welcome to the Tuesday stream. Thank you to Reaper for the lovely raid. Really appreciate that. Also to Foobot for the subscription. Prime sub, no less. Just Josh and you, 34, sub for 3 months. Thank you as well. Appreciate it. What up? What up, y'all? Welcome to the Tuesday stream. We got a little sub goal for you there at the bottom because at the end of that sub goal, we're going to give away yet another magnetized acrylic Cobalt Keep display box, and also something in this black sack. Ooh, what is it? Relian323, thanks for the sub.
It's a mystery.
It's a mystery. Also, Lofty Designs, thanks for the Prime sub. Also, Huskatron with the 5 gifted subs. Thank you, sir. We're giving away some. I don't actually know if Jeremy's okay with me doing this, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Black Magic Craft, The Forgotten from his game Idols of Torment. Right now it's on Kickstarter, so you can go check it out if you want to. I didn't actually notice the bases. You probably can't see this. Say Black Magic Craft on the bottom. That's fun.
Yeah, that's cool.
Foobot gifting a sub. Thank you, sir. What's on the back?
I can already tell I should have made the goal higher.
Humans.
People are showing the love.
Is the black sack included? You better believe it is. I don't know why it's humans. When I was like 10, I bought the human shirt. I mained undead in Warcraft 3, so I don't know what I'm doing. Evan, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Weekend happened. That was the thing.
My weekend also happened. I played a lot of video games over the weekend. Console video games, no less. Haven't been playing a lot of PC games lately, which is very uncouth for me. Adam Stevens, 15 months. Let's go. Fido. To be fair, the undead used to be human. Nice. Very fair. Scott's gonna get escorted out of the Black Magic Craft Convex. No, dude. Smadix, thank you for the 2 months of subbing with Prime. We appreciate it.
When was the last time you got to hang out with Jeremy?
Only the one time he came over.
So what you're saying is he's overdue for another visit.
I think I owe him.
But that means you have to go to Canada.
I know. I feel like I'm the kind of guy that just expects people to show up at his house all the time.
That's because Minnesota's dope.
That's true. I mean, is it though?
It's pretty dope.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I gotta be better about that. So I want to go check out his digs.
Yeah, fair enough.
Cody One Kenobi, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Dang, guys. All right, Evan, bump that up to 100 quick before they see. You know it's hard to get an MP trailer through airport security. Oh, I've never tried, but I'm willing. Sub Scott in chat and disembodied voice.
Yeah, if you're on the Discord, you'll see I posted an album cover of how I appear. I don't know if you saw that today, Scott.
No, I did not.
Share. It's real good.
That's awesome.
Hang on, maybe I'll show that on stream in a little bit here.
What up, Briz? What up, Slagbaum?
And yeah, if you don't know, if you're a subscriber here on Twitch or a supporter on Patreon, you have access to the Miniac Discord. I'll put the, info on that. Hang on.
Nice. Rufus Kid, thanks for the sub. 15 months as well.
Yeah, you get access to the exclusive Miniac Discord, where you see shit posts from me, where I make album covers out of your photos.
All right, chat. You get to vote on what I am painting today between 2 things that I want to paint. Very exciting. No, you can't maybe paint a Space Marine.
Oh yeah, your Space Marine army for
Yeah.
Age of Sigmar?
Yeah. No, see, I already have a fully painted Space Marine army.
Somewhere out there.
It was painted by someone else. Oh yeah, that one too. Man, I have 2.
Oh yeah, that's right, because you have the one that you commissioned.
Yeah. And I got that in several boxes right up there. Danimals in the chat. Stuff your AOS League. You better believe it. Let's toss on the painting camera so we can show the people what the choices are.
That's gonna be this one here.
Excellent. We need an anthropomorphized cartoon chair VTuber in the corner of the screen that represents Evan.
I actually suggested that, but I don't know if we have the computational power to do that as well as the stream. We need the second streaming PC.
Humming happily, thanks for the Prime sub. The Minuteman, thank you for the Prime sub as well. All right, the 2 options are Halgrim. I started on his halberd and it be popping, so I'm gonna demo how to do that. whole process, start to finish, on any part of the model. Or our boy, gold tooth, Thanos looking motherfucker. These are the two options for what I'm gonna paint today. Happy to paint either. Let me know what you guys want.
Yeah, and actually, I'm gonna put up a poll in chat in just a moment here. How long should we make this one? 5 minutes?
Make it 2 minutes.
Let's make it 3.
Okay.
Boom.
Boom.
So get your votes in. Which one do you want to see Scott paint today?
Have I painted Yeltsin yet? Yes. You can see it on my Instagram. I have painted the Witch Hunter, the Shalian Priestess, the Wood Elf, of course, and the Swag Man. What's his name? Something Vaughn.
The
something
Swag
like that.
Man? I'm pretty sure his name is the Swag Man.
I'm a Swag Man.
Beep-bop-bop-bop-bop.
I thought Evan was gonna keep going, and then he just stopped. And
I did
really,
because
it really
I
killed
don't
my
want to get
mojo.
DMCA'd because of my perfect pitch.
Yes. That was definitely a likelihood. Glorio, yes, Glorio von Elton III. I'll keep the models up on the screen so that you guys can see them. That's copyright strike. By the way, Scott, did you hear that they're making a Morbius movie? Slowpoke, nice. I hate you. I'm ready to paint another Minework bust. Oh, you're ready for me to paint another one? Heck yeah, dude. Someone was asking about Witchhorn. I never ended up painting Witchhorn, which is big sag.
So far, this poll is a dead heat. It's 24 to 26.
Ooh.
Halfway done here. Get your votes in, America. You decide. And other countries.
So exciting. Mike, that is the least pretentious name. You are right. The pilot looks so dope, and you did the other two already. Oh, you need a little collection? The still life collection from Minework. Don't let the Born by One people. I was gonna say Europe can't vote. Europe, what? Why would Europe not be able to vote? Just fuck Europeans. You can't vote in this poll. This fucking trivial poll.
Everyone knows that only America is free. Only America has democracy.
Yeah. Hi, man. Cheers from Sweden. Love your videos. I would say the Spear Fella. All right. Awesome. Ogre. Oh, right. Okay, I got you.
Oh no, where did I save this to?
Save what to?
Nothing.
Rages in British. Make it even so he has to paint both.
Yeah, at the same time, that's how it works.
Wait, do I get less votes like in real life because I live in a less populous state?
Well, you get more votes then. Yeah, we're using the Electoral College.
Post-Ogre Molorgne. That Axe NMM? No, it's TMM. Iyamo, thanks for the 8 months of subbing. We appreciate it. That even now. Still urging to buy an ogre army? I've always wanted an ogre army. I've always loved ogres. I don't know why, actually. They're just big. I like big models. Not entirely true, but something about ogres that I like. I can't actually pinpoint it. All right, 40-40. You guys suck.
Oh, perfect.
Chad, you can't even do one thing right.
All right. So what do we do? Flip a coin?
We roll a die, because that's what you do.
Yeah. All right. Roll the dice. Are we doing high-low or odds-evens?
We're doing 1, 2, 3 is Halgrim, 4, 5, 6 is ya boy Ogre.
All right, I've got it on the top down.
So it shall be written. What? I don't know. We're playing Halgrim. The dice have spoken.
The bones have spoken.
The bones.
Also, chat, now's your chance to see me live on stream. There I am.
There he is.
It's me, the chair, running the stream. Live.
Rigged. Ogre with the right hand, skeleton with the left.
Here's my favorite inside cut of that joke about the chair. That actually is the office chair I have at home.
Nice.
That I sit in front of my computer and, grunt at YouTube videos and mumble while I play video games. And
have I painted Harlequins before? I have not. All right, chat. This is where I want to sit. Let me focus it real quick on that position. Beauty. Okay. Chat, I'm gonna mix
and swirl.
And swirl. Mix and swirl. I'm gonna mix a little bit of Abyssal Blue from Scale 75 with the darkest silver from AK Interactive, which is called Gunmetal. And we're gonna get it popping. Let's get it fucking popping, boys and girls. Just gonna do a little base coat here, using matte paint, because matte paint just a little stickier. It's hard to blend on top of TMM sometimes because it's just naturally glossy and all the paint kind of slides around. So start with a shadow, mix with a matte paint. It's just gonna help us in the future. Feel free to ask questions about the process in any of these streams whenever you'd like. Be happy to answer those questions and also memes. Given your expressed inexperience in painting Harlequins, should I freehand my Harlequin diamonds or use a airbrush stencil? I want to ask someone who has zero experience. I feel like stenciling around those thin ass legs would be very challenging, if not foolhardy. All right, we're gonna make this part a different color. Maybe his shoulder as well, maybe like a kneecap as well. Wife walks into the room, what are you doing? Watching Scott pop it on live cam. There it is. These jams be popping. Hey Scott, have you ever had the problem that paint flakes off when you touch your model after painting it? I got huge problems painting on the edges chipping off, even with the lightest touch. I mean, I've had a version of that problem. It kind of comes down to just whatever primer you're using, giving it adequate time to cure.
There's that, and there's also cleaning the Mini before you start painting.
That too.
Depending on what you're painting on, resin is the most notorious for it, but it can happen with metal and plastic too. There can be mold release or other surface things on there that your paint is bonding with instead of actually bonding to your Mini.
Very true. Very true. I know they've been out for a bit, but what are your thoughts on the Martell set? They're pretty cool. Just kind of A Song of Ice and Fire army. And they are just as cool as all the other ones. Love the variety. I don't have a particular love for Martells. Not huge in the Game of Thrones lore, so I don't like have like a vested interest in them like out of the gate.
Martell's coming in hot and heavy, it seems like. In the last couple days, they've not only added the starter set and the Spear Royal Guard, but a bunch of other units have popped up as potentially releasing on October 14th as well.
Yeah, I saw the Cav this morning.
Yeah, there's Light Cav and also the Dune Vipers.
Dune Vipers.
Dune Vipers. They've got spears and nets.
Oh, cool.
Which is what was originally described for the dervishes, but that was never going to be the case. So yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Crimson Chaplain, so your 10-hour video talked about a trick to do TMM. It looked like you glazed an ink or contrast paint on it, trying to figure out how to make it smooth. Well, you are in luck, my friend, because this whole live stream,
it's both,
is going to demonstrate this process, that process. So buckle up, chappy chap. When do the bones end? Sorry, when does the armor end and the bones begin? I can't tell. Let's just assume it's right there. Just doing some base coating right now. Probably in typical Scott fashion, I'm gonna base coat all of the metallics and then just work on one part for the entire stream. Nice. Come play in person.
Yeah, we're gonna hold the Miniac Song of Ice and Fire Invitational Championship.
A little in-house.
Bring your family, Mike. Come on.
Mike doesn't want us to meet his family. It's too much of a liability.
I have a stronger feeling that his family doesn't want to meet us.
Ooh, also very possible.
You're a bad influence on children, and I'm a chair, so.
Yeah, it's not the greatest people to meet.
Thanks. I bought 1963.
Are you
Subscribing with Prime.
Are you speaking English right now? Are you saying words?
Yeah, I am.
Scott,
Didn't
you can't ever know I'm cheating on my family.
I didn't want to skip past this. Jimmy Hayes asks, "Hey Scott, if I'm getting unwanted texture on a model, is it likely that my paint is too thick?"
Yeah, I think it's more likely that's a possibility, but I think it's more likely that you are potentially agitating the paint as it's drying. But I will say that with thicker paint, it is more likely to see texture because with more thick of an application, there's more material there for you to carve up with your paintbrush as it's drying. So it's a combination of those two. Too much paint on the brush, agitating it as it dries. And everyone's got different working time because it depends on your environment, right? If I'm painting in Vince V's basement, that paint dries lickety split. If I'm painting in my office, there's more working time. So it kind of depends where you're at.
I think it would be an interesting test to do to go into an environment and change the ambient moisture level and see how long it takes paint to dry at like various dew points, so to speak.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the advice you'll find online, people aren't really thinking about the fact that things are different in Aspen, Colorado versus Orlando, Florida when it comes to paint drying.
Yeah. I have a humidifier built into my house, so there is some opportunity there to like try to set it at a humidity.
A humidor?
Not exactly. But yeah, could do some tests, see what happens.
You could also swing it the other way with a commercial dehumidifier too.
Yes.
My air is so dry.
What are my thoughts on Space Station Zero? All the VODs are coming out. I actually took the time to make thumbnails for all of them. So that one is coming out, so you can see.
That one actually is already available technically.
Oh yeah, with on Vince's channel.
Yeah.
But to answer your question, I really liked it. Vince said several already existed, but I thought it was kind of significant that we were playing a PvE miniature war game. So it's like, it's not a board game. It's definitely a miniature war game, but it's not player versus player. You're playing against the game, which that was a new experience for me. I was like, oh, this is so unique, and I don't know. I really enjoyed it. Like aside from that, I thought it was fun, and I remember the feeling of wanting to make a Space Station Zero crew after playing that first mission, which generally speaking is like a good sign that the game is enjoyable if you're like excited about crafting an army for the game.
Viewer picking up a tie-dye hoodie.
Ooh, viewer! If you guys don't want to donate your money for nothing, you can buy something on the store and get anonymously thanked.
At some point, it won't be anonymous again. We had that working for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then Scott redid his whole webpage. If you haven't seen it, by the way, the new Miniac webpage is actually pretty sweet.
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Okay, I swear this is gonna get more exciting when I'm done base coating all this metal.
I mean, it's still going to be miniature painting, so it's exciting, but not that exciting.
That's true, you know.
You need more explosions.
Yeah, this is not like WWE. Okay. I think I actually want to paint that kneecap.
If we don't finish speed painting this mini in time, the broom will explode.
I'll suplex you. The chair just comes onto the stream and just Bane cracks my spine in half. What up, Krugbers? Krugbers. Lots of cold climate homes have built-in humidifiers in their HVAC system, more of a modern addition when systems get replaced, upgraded. I added it into my house like in the last 2 years because of my dog, Crusher. He has the worst dry skin problem ever. And he's like itching constantly throughout the winter. And so we tried all kinds of things, but we figured we'd give this one a shot too, just to kind of give him some reprieve during the winter.
Did it work?
No, not really.
Well,
nothing kind of has though. We give him like fish oil with his food. We try to give him baths constantly. Not constantly, but like pretty frequently in the winter, and it doesn't really matter. He kind of just is an itchy boy. SSBM Matt IRL. Thanks for the props up.
Holic, you're absolutely right. That's exactly what these streams are. It's just a bunch of nerds sitting far away from each other, watching paint dry.
Yep. That's about right. Okay, let's do some highlighting. Try those Pet Labco Relief Chews for itchy skin. Okay, we'll try. Speaking of Bane, Tom Hardy entered a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu tournament in the UK recently and won. Wow, okay. Worked him a beagle. All right, sick. I'll give it a shot. All right. Now, let's start to do some highlighting. Goodbye, wife. All right, now taking the darkest silver, but with no abyssal blue in it, we will start to highlight some of these armor panels.
Rufus would only be intimidating if he was wearing the mask. Because otherwise it's Mad Max walking in.
Intimidating in its own right, I suppose.
Yeah, but it's not Bane.
So someone else was asking about like how to get TMM paint to like blend and stuff. And I find that it's pretty easy, just because there's just so much like shininess going on the model that you can't really see blending issues because so much of it is obscured. It's like kind of the same reason why blending with a satin paint is easier than a matte paint, just because it obscures a lot of that stuff. And so for the same reason, blending with a glossy metallic paint just kind of like blending on easy mode.
Metallic also has the advantage of any blending quote-unquote errors that you can see look like wear.
Yeah.
So if you jump right to, from the darkest to the brightest metallic, it just looks like a scratch on the oxidized surface or whatever.
Throw. All right, I don't want to paint every part of this model because that can start to get a little creatively, that's the word.
Wow.
Creatively fatiguing to like have to like blend everything. For today though, if you see a little sub goal on the bottom of the screen, that is because we're giving away the Army display case here. It's acrylic, it's clear, you can put your models in there, it's magnetized, carry them around, great for a kill team, great for a Warcry squad. Giving away that today, and also giving away some of Jeremy's models from his new Kickstarter called Isles of Torment. Giving
It's
away
a secret.
forgotten. Secret. Keep it secret. Keep it safe. Giving those away today when we hit that sub goal. All right. Let's get after it. Nice. Way to be on it, Evan.
I'm trying.
Oh, you are. You're killing it. Okay. Just so I kind of have a better idea what's going on this mini, I'm gonna start to put in some shadows. I kind of want to know that where I'm putting the highlight, it's gonna look good. And so I'm gonna start to do just a little bit of this, just to see.
Well, that's 10 gifted subs. Reborn gifting 5 subs. Sorry, the Reborn. Got to be clear here. And Foobot gifting 5 subs.
10 gifted subs.
You got a gifted sub from one of these two fine individuals. Give him a thank you in the chat.
God damn.
Because he just gave you, or they just gave you, access to the Miniac Discord.
And that is a life-changing thing, guys. Come on. Wait, so someone gifted 10 and then 2 people give 5?
No. It was each of, I was saying 10 total. 2
Oh.
5 gifts came in at the exact same time.
Thank you, Reborn, for the 5 gifted subs. And also thank you, Foobot, for all of the subs you've been gifting throughout this stream so far. We appreciate it, guys.
Albino Black Sheep. It was a dead tie on the poll, so we ended up rolling a dice. It was 40-40 after 3 minutes of voting. And we could have decided another way, but deciding in the Wargamer way by rolling a d6 seemed the most appropriate.
The most appropriate.
Yeah, Mike has the other idea. We could have picked a third option. Could have just painted Battletech today.
Oh, yeah. You're right. We could have done that. Wow. Next time I'll think of it. Just kidding. There isn't going to be a next time because fuck Battletech. No, just kidding. It's probably a great game. Honestly, it's probably a game that I would fucking love. Like, just being real. Zavala96, thank you for the Prime sub. Rufus Kid, thank you for gifting a sub. Appreciate it. Okay. Here's what I just did. I put a little bit of shadow in that part. A little bit of shadow down here. A little bit of shadow down here. I'm basically trying to not really like line up any big areas of shadow with other big areas of shadow. So it's like highlight right here, shadow. Highlight, shadow. Like I'm trying to like separate the areas. Because when you have like a shadow area next to another shadow area when you're doing like NMM or TMM, it just looks dumb. So I'm just trying to like move them around a bit. Sorry, guy. What was the other poll option? It was the Cursed City Ogre. Okay.
What is the shadow color?
What is the what?
What is the shadow color?
It is Abyssal Blue from Scale 75. Okay, now let's start to use some brighter silver. What's this one called? This one is called Natural Steel. It's like a gray-blue situation. Absolutely. A little bit of black probably too in there, I'd say. A lot of pock marks on here. We want to make sure that we're painting the underside of the pock marks with highlight. We don't gotta like worry about that right this moment. That's more of like a micro volume than it is something big. We're kind of in a we're in a scenario right now where we're doing big brush strokes, not doing a ton of blending. I say that as I'm doing tiny brush strokes. Yeah, not really concerned for blending right now. We're kind of just discovering what's going on with this mini.
Are you gonna do a different metallic for his like neck gorget thing?
Yes. Neck gorget thing.
I don't know what you would call that piece. The bolted on neck guard.
I like it. I like the name. Let's call it neck gorget thing. Oh God. Get away.
Also, you're doing all this work on the armor, but he's a skeleton guy, which means that you have to slather on a bunch of rust effect at the end of it, correct?
No, I'm gonna have it look like this at the end. So the skeletons in AOS have a movement of 4, which is very sad. I've never played an army in any game where I've had a core troop that had a below average move. Why did the vampire raise his ghouls by biting them? He was a necromancer, but nice. Paint Liquor, thank you for the joke and the 11 months of subbing. Well, I appreciate it. Vargpung, thank you for the tier 1 sub, my dude. Anyways, this guy's an 80-point hero. He's got a pretty average stat line. And also, he's got a command trait that makes all the death rattle units just move 8 inches instead of moving 4. So it's like, wow, that's kind of sick, actually, if you have a lot of skeletons in your army.
I still haven't made any decisions about my army.
No, I have my list ready to rock. Lino Spinos. Hello, Moto. Okay, let's do it again. Even brighter silver. I believe this is just called silver.
Whoa.
I know, right? This is silver from AK Interactive.
Oh no, Mike, I'm playing Stormcast. I have my army. I just haven't really done any list building or chosen my leader or any of that kind of stuff.
Stormcast, boo.
Price efficient.
Boo. The Space Marines of AOS, boo.
They're cooler than Space Marines.
My list is ready. Get on our level. Yeah. Get him, Dan. Get him, Dan. My list is ready and my story is ready.
Lore.
I want to tell you guys my lore. You guys want to hear my fucking lore, dude? I'll just tell you the names of my characters because I'm so proud of the name of my lady, not my lord, my lady vampire. Her name is Otilia Dragos, which I fucking love, dude. And then she has her thrall, Nikolai Dragos, and then she has a retinue of blood knights that she trusts the most, her inner circle. The Castellan, the leader of that unit, her name is Sofia Dragos. Love it. Evan complaining about lore like he also doesn't play D&D. Dude, Evan, what the fuck, bro?
I mean, yeah.
No words. We're just like, I mean, yeah. Where's Ninja? Somewhere hour and a half away. Werewolf slaying silver. Yeah, no kidding. That's kind of
He often shows up in the chat. John will show up in the chat, and then as soon as we start talking about lore, he's like, boo.
Ooh, fuck lore. Someone said, I saw you try out Blasphemous recently. Did you enjoy it? I have the idea of converting some Sisters of Battle into that specific aesthetic, but damn, it feels daunting. Bruh, I fucking love Blasphemous. That game is sick. It's just the right level of difficulty. It feels like Doom a lot, but just like a Metroidvania style Doom. I really liked it, and I'm still liking it. But also, I just recently bought fucking Hades, and I'm enjoying the shit out of that right now too.
He's really late to the party on Hades, but he has the right take on it. Chad, if you haven't played Hades, do yourself a favor.
Get after it, Chad.
It's not only a really fun game, but it has a really, really compelling story. And they're tied together really, really nicely.
There's that, but also, man, the gameplay is so fucking good.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like, 100%. It stands on its gameplay alone. And then you add in the fact that, like, everything else about the game is also good.
Still winning. It's just winning.
Yes.
Aiden Gerling, thanks for the Prime sub. Did I just call it Metroid Mania? No, I called it Metroidvania, aka a portmanteau between Metroid and Castlevania.
Indeed.
It's describing a certain genre of video game.
Metroidvanias are generally side-scrolling action games with a open-world type map of some sort that you explore and often double back on to unlock secrets with new items.
Rufus says, I don't need another game. I don't have time to play, but you need this one, Rufus, okay? Just one more, okay?
The nice thing about Hades is because it's a roguelike action game, you can break it up into really short gaming sessions.
Hot take, I don't like Hades. I can't say people like it. I just didn't. That's fine.
Banned.
I've been playing this sick indie game called Dota 2. Yeah, I hear it's still in beta. It's pretty good. No joke. If you go and look at the install folder for Dota 2 in Steam apps, it says Dota 2_beta.
Yeah, it'll be out of beta once it's balanced.
Yeah.
Still working on it.
You're good. Illusionary voice. Undying is pretty broken right now. Yeah, I've been seeing people running Undying as a carry. I'm like, what is this world come to? All right. So we got some bright silvers in there now. So let's analyze what about the paint job is working and what's not working. I think that I like the edge highlights on top and bottom, but I think this needs a highlight somewhere along this area. It can't just be an edge highlight and a abyssal blue line through the middle, okay? That needs to be something else. This needs to get blended out a bit. There's a dark abyssal blue triangle right there, and then I can see a step into that mixture, and then it's kind of more blended into the brighter highlights, but the shadow is a little fucked. This thigh plate, I want more of a predominant shadow on the left and right side. The way we can imagine this thigh plate is like it's a portion of a cylinder. And so if it's curved, it's gonna have vertically running highlights and shadows. And so I'm gonna add more of a shadow along the left and right side of that thigh plate. That's the objective. Also, I wanna make this more interesting. This portion of his breastplate. It's kind of just like mono color right now. So let's fix that too. Miniac, I was led to believe this was an English language stream. Low Elo is an interesting place. I mean, what can I say? Shit at Dota.
Arhoff95 asks, what squad-based minigame would be good for playing with non-competitive players and good for painting? Already have Underworlds and looking at Kill Team. Any other recommendations?
How about Space Station Zero?
Space Station Zero is miniatures agnostic.
So you can pick whatever fucking minis you want to paint. That's a win.
You can get those sweet Infinity minis and not have to play Infinity.
I feel like we're slowly getting into shit on Infinity.
No.
Meme?
I would never do that.
Okay. Because I don't fully know if it's a bad game.
I don't think it's a bad game, but I think the learning curve is... It's like that, I don't know if people are familiar with the old meme where it's like learning curves of famous MMOs. And everything is a curve except EVE Online, which is like a cliff that people are like hanging from. And I feel that way about Infinity, where I open up that rulebook and I'm like, oh my God. It just keeps going.
Oh my God.
It's not like the GW rulebooks that are 100 pages, but it's really only like 25 pages of rules spread out across the thing. It's just like, it just doesn't stop. And then you go, but there's only 8 minis on my team. Why do I need all this?
Yeah. It's a fucking thing. But yeah, Space Station Zero is PvE. It's not PvP. So that's just less competitive right from the get-go.
It can also be PvPvE if you want to.
Oh, yes.
I'm tempted to recommend God Tier.
I don't know enough about that.
I'm not super familiar with the game, but it seems like the box format is relatively approachable, and they're pretty decent minis for painting. And there's not enough people playing it for it to really be sweaty, try-hard competitive, is my inclination.
Sweaty, try-hard competitive. Is Stargrave any good? Don't know. I haven't played it, but I want to. Wife and I just started playing Space Station Zero together. Loving it so far. Just bought Steel Rift from Ash Barker. Nice. Ash Barker, man. I bet if anyone can make a game, that man can. Played so many different fucking miniature war games. Holy cow. Holy cow. No. Okay, I'm gonna use the hair dryer.
Give me 1 second.
I'm using AK Interactive 3rd Gen paints for the metallics specifically because they hold up well in a wet palette, which isn't a requirement, but it's just nice. I like to have all my paints in one place. I don't want to have to pull out a different tool. And two, they just operate nicely. They stick down where you put them. They don't like float around, smear around at all. They're just nice. They work like other acrylic paint works in my experience. And so there's like, I don't gotta worry about, having to figure out how to use them.
Yeah, I love the Vallejo metal color, but you definitely have to unload the brush in a way that you don't to nearly the same degree with most other acrylic paints.
Yeah.
Lest you risk it going nuts.
Did you just use the word lest?
Yes.
This is why I hired Evan.
That's true.
Vocabulary is impeccable. I hope the Asahi ISV3 gets backed. I want to build a diorama for it. Hell yeah! Your shirt is so badass. Thank you. It's the perfect height too for this table. So chat, I have this video idea that I think I already told you about where I'm like gonna make a hobby desk at my house to paint in. And I've been just thinking about like what would I want in a hobby desk if I was a normal painter? Like what's the perfect like thing? And I'm going a little crazy. My ideas might take longer than I thought they were going to take. S-Dubs, when can we expect a new drunk video with John and Daryl? Not sure. Don't have one planned at the moment, but I would assume sometime, I don't know. I feel bad saying sometime in the next 6 months, but that's like, seems realistic. All right. This is where I want to paint. Oh, do not focus. Let's check it again. Yeah. Ooh, this brush. I really like this brush. I've been abusing it kind of a bit, but the Da Vinci Size 1 Series 35, I've been enjoying that one a lot. And then I've also been enjoying the Da Vinci Size 2 Series 10 brush.
When are you going to join me in painting with a size 6 brush all the time?
You're a psychopath. How can you do that? Wait, is there a fucking chair emote? Did you add a chair emote to my Twitch stream?
I wish. No, that's from another stream.
Oh, okay.
However,
there fucking should be.
Yeah, now that that's happened. Instead of the man in the chair, Evan is the man is the chair. True.
Just adding some recessed shades at the bottom of these armor panels. Now let's sink some abyssal blue into these pock marks so they pop out of this silver really nicely. So now we're definitely in more of a refinement stage, chat. we're happy-ish with
More
the highlights.
Amazing.
What I'm hearing is drunk Halloween stream. Whoa. Give the people what they want. I miss Dan being a guest on stream. Tell Dan to not work. I mean, he's a guest on stream right now. Like, he's in the chat. Look at him go.
Yeah. That's Danimals08 is our friend Dan. And if you put an exclamation point before Dan, you can put a rock in his pocket. 103 pocket rocks. God, adding that command was one of the best ideas I've ever had in my life.
Okay, fucking relax, bro.
It's true.
Okay. There is a little decorative rim right where his armor meets his shoulder. I want to make sure that I also recess shade that as well. That paint was not the right consistency. A little too thick of a line, that's okay. Let's fix it. Having a problem. I don't like how dark it gets right there. Maybe I can fix it. I think I can fix it. You're eating those a bunch. How do they taste? They taste delicious. Fluid Art, rating with the party of 9. Thank you, sir. Welcome. Welcome, Fluid Art viewers.
What was the skeleton's name again?
Halgrim. I'm concerned. What are you doing?
Just updating some stuff.
Oh, okay.
I realized I hadn't updated the actual command.
Let's see here. If we make this nice and dark and contrasted, gonna make it look better. I think so.
How is there not an... Oh, never mind. Ignore me.
Ignoring.
William T. Relax. That particular command will work when we get 12 more subs.
Halberdsman.
Halberd McHalberd face.
Okay, cool. We've solved some problems that we listed at the beginning. But now, the last one, I want to add some kind of highlight along his hip area here. Just too much samey same. Let's also before, do I do this now or later? Do it now, why not? Add a little recess shade where the torso portion meets this little skirt portion, okay?
Huskotron. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs.
Hey, thank you, Huskotron. Appreciate it, man. The full inside joke is High Commander William T. Relaxing. I don't know what that is. Okay. All right. Now, kind of went a little too crazy with the highlights, so let's kind of blend that back. And I don't know. I feel like I don't know. Not a lot of work needed to happen to make this look kind of seamless. TMM is just very forgiving.
Fun fact. Me and Jonathan Frakes are the same height.
You and Jonathan Ferrigno?
No.
As in Lou
the guy that played
Ferrigno?
Will Riker.
Oh, nice.
And he and I sit down in chairs the same way.
How was that?
By saddling them. GT Hippie asks, Scott, have you had time to check out Black Magic Craft's new game? Idols of Torment?
Yes, I have. I have models from
Whoa,
it right next to me.
that's crazy.
Oh,
And we're giving them away.
ah! These are the Forgotten. Made in Poland. Black Magic Crafts. Copyright 2022. These are the Forgotten. Yeah, if you stick around until we hit that 50 sub goal, better yet, if you contribute to that sub goal, we can make it happen faster. Do a giveaway for these guys.
We are getting awful close. What are we, 43 out of 50 right now?
7 away. Chad is killing it today,
For real.
as per usual. Okay. Now that everything is kind of feeling good, we're gonna
Feeling good.
We're gonna deepen the contrast. You know, whenever you post something to Reddit, everyone always says, it needs more contrast. Because you didn't do this last step I'm gonna do right now. Leonidas Rex Studios, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Okay, I'm just gonna take straight up black because it works in this scenario.
Here we go.
And you don't need to cover a lot. You just need a tiny amount.
Just a little bit.
Just gonna sneak some down in there.
Oh, the Wonka Bonk thing's happening. Gifting 6 subs. And you know what that means?
Wonka Bonk's back? Wonka Bonk!
We hit it.
Woo! Wonka
Bonk hit our
Bonk!
goal. So I'm starting the giveaway. It's 1 Cobalt Keep Army display case. Given them away before. We'll give them away again. We got a lot of them. And that sprue of exclusive minis from Black Magic Craft. And yeah, I'm starting the giveaway now. It's 30 minutes. You got to be a follower, not a subscriber, just a follower of the channel. Because that makes it so we can exchange messages without worrying about, what is it, Twitch preferences for contact. And yeah, if you are not seeing it already, !moist in the chat to enter. Thanks to everybody who's helped us hit our sub goal for the day. It's your subscriptions that enable us to be able to do this stream and these giveaways.
Oh my God!
We appreciate it, guys. Hey, viewer, thanks for picking up a medium classic t-shirt. And also thank you to a sub that is flying by right now. What is it?
Cat Sith Minis subscribing at tier 1.
Cat Sif. Thank
We
you.
also got a sub from Slippery Eel Hugs,
Oh,
subscribing with Prime 14 months in a row.
I recognize that name.
And for those of you that don't know, I explain it at least once every stream. You can link your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account. There are pretty simple instructions somewhere on the Twitch page to do it. And when you do so, you get 1 free sub to give away to your favorite streamer, which let's be real. You and I both know it's Scott.
You and I both know it's the chair.
Yeah, well, that too.
That's why you're here.
Let's give the people what they want. Let's give them another look at me, my glorious body.
Body. Oh yeah, there it is. There it is.
Hey, a $2.22 donation from TJB Dev. Tuesday.
On a Tuesday. Perfect. The perfect amount. It's Tuesday, my dudes. Okay, I'm just painting all the deets in black right now. All the non-metallic things just to kind of get an idea. Looking pretty good. I'm still not like super into whatever the fuck is going on right here. I don't like how it goes into a shadow, but like.
Albino Black Sheep says he'll sub when we get a chair mode. Working on it.
Should just tell Alex to make one right now.
Yep.
Throw it up. Okay. So, that feels good. I knew that I could. Okay. Next step, we're gonna take some Tamiya Clear Blue. Mix it with a little bit of thinner, X28 thinner specifically, the Tamiya thinner. And then we're gonna do a little bit of glazing, kind of livens up the metal a bit, introduces some more luscious, glossy color. A lot of people oftentimes shy away from adding glossiness into the shadows of their TMM. I invite it, okay? I am for it. I am pro glossy shadows.
TJB Dev, subscribing with Prime.
Ooh, okay.
You know we love it.
Learning lesson.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I had a cup here that had old Tamiya Clear in it. And I put some thinner in there. And I just started stirring around just to see what was gonna happen, if it was gonna reactivate it. And what happened was I started pulling it off. You can see how this brush is fucked already, it doesn't matter. And this is not gonna recover. So this is dead. So lesson learned, use a different cup. Easy. Easy, baby. All right. We need a new sacrificial brush. It's not even sacrificial. This brush is still usable. You just can't do what I just did.
The Gruffalo, subscribing with Prime.
Thank you, Gruffalo.
Not Gruffalo, the Gruffalo.
The Gruffalo.
It's very important.
You pulled your hand. I mean, you guys being dirty right now. It's hard to tell how opaque this is going to be. So I'm just going to err on the side of making it more diluted. What 40k army would you play from an aesthetic and lore standpoint, assuming you enjoyed the rules? Dark Eldar. 100%. Okay. Now, this is all nice and thin. They made a Wood Elf themed Space Marine chapter. Would Scott have to paint it? I'd probably paint it for the memes. Okay.
I mean, Scott could make a Space Marine chapter that he likes just by head swapping them with Wood Elves. Easy.
There you go.
Bunch of pointy-eared leaf lovers in Space Marine armor.
Wait, I think I just realized now what landlubbers means. Like the pirate thing. Is it landlubbers? Are they like making fun of people who aren't seamen?
Yeah.
Chat, I'm there. Okay.
Every stream is a learning experience.
You better believe it. Okay, I'm gonna keep doing that. Just makes it look nice and blue. Fun. Is Mike Genie making fun of me?
Yeah, chat's going nuts at the fact that you called them semen.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, chat.
Wieners. Scott said a dirty word. I like that.
All right.
All right.
Ooh yeah. I think this shadow on his thigh plate sneaking over a bit too much. Gotta relax on that a bit. Okay.
Magistello. Subscribing with Prime.
Hey. I think the problem that I'm experiencing with this shadow in a weird spot is that the peak of this thing is not lining up with the peak of the other thing. I think what we need to do is push over the lower thing a bit more. Here we go.
Lord Moriar asks, Scott, have you seen the Tau Space Marine crossovers? They look badass.
Is this done by someone else?
I'm shrugging my shoulders.
Okay. I have not seen them.
There you go.
Chat, I'm gonna learn how to play Batman miniature game today.
Today?
Today.
I thought that was Thursday nights.
What's today?
Tuesday.
Oh, I lied to my wife. Okay, but it was a good lie. So I told her that I wasn't going to be in the house this evening, but I am going to be. Okay, nice. It's fun. Oh, fun. Yeah, I'm excited too. I was more freaking out that the term landlubber just became clear to him. You know, that's a thing. That's a thing that I often do. Until I devote anything above like autopilot brain functions to, I misunderstand a lot of things. I've just never really given that phrase the time of day, you know, to kind of just like smear my brain juices on in a way.
I'm going to defend you a little bit here. It's easy to poop on people when they realize things late. And sometimes, you know, particularly when you're among friends, it makes sense. But,
whoa, are you implying that I'm chat's friend? Because that's definitely not the case.
No, I'm implying that you're my friend.
Oh, okay, I see.
All right. Well, anyway, in which case, now it's time to really start the shit talk. Correct. But there's always stuff that people just like it never occurs to them or they don't understand and never realize that they didn't understand. Being accepting of that's probably a good thing.
Nah.
On the other hand, I did laugh really hard at Scott about something he said pretty recently.
What?
Do you remember what it was, Scott?
Was it a movie that I hadn't seen?
No, it's not. I'm sometimes shocked by you not having seen movies, but I won't shame you for it. However, when Vince was in town, you said something to him that I laughed for like 30 seconds about. And it has to do with your set behind you. If you can figure it out, then maybe you can stop me from telling Chad.
Is it the Oompa Loompa thing? Like
no, that was good too, though. The other wall.
Is there a thing on this wall that I don't know? Usually when I get shit on, it's because I don't understand something. But I know all of these things.
Yes, but it was something that occurred to you. And you discovered, and you went, oh my God.
Help me out here.
Never mind. It doesn't matter.
What you're gonna do that?
Scott realized that cork grows the way that cork is.
I had that realization on a podcast earlier. Then I re-explained it to them. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Good.
Yeah. But
amazing.
No, I learned that, yeah, definitely in the last, I don't know, like 6 months maybe.
Just, wow, did you know cork grows that way?
What a weird thing to grow on a tree. Come on.
Bark growing on a tree? Wild.
Come on, Evan.
Unbelievable.
You all get it. You all get it. I know you do. I'm still messing with this torso. Doesn't matter. We can move on. Just doing some crispy edge highlights with the silver paint. Okay, last step, we're gonna take some Molotov Chrome, a pen liquid. Just do some very tiny little kind of chewed rough edge highlights. So if we look at this thing here, some of these edges have a very chrome-like finish to them. I really like doing this with Molotov and TMM. So we're gonna put it on. The thicker you apply the edge highlight, the more chrome it's gonna be. So you can actually, if you're good enough, modulate how chromy the edge highlight is. You can even like stick down a glob, like a tiny little micro glob, and then pull away. And as you pull away, it gets more matte. Actually pretty cool. So let's do that. It does not work well on a wet palette at all. Like AK is stable, but this shit is not. So
the Molotov stuff, like its medium is basically pure alcohol.
Yeah.
It's very, very thin and incredibly smooth on application.
Yes. We're still doing the giveaway, right?
Yeah.
All right. In case you guys didn't know, we're in a giveaway right now for these things because of chat's lovely support, hitting that 50 sub goal for the stream, giving away Jeremy's Forgotten from Idols of Torment, and also a Cobalt Key display case. Type exclamation mark moist in the chat to get into that giveaway. Gotta be a follower of the channel. Can't be in a country that considers giveaways gambling.
Yeah, if you normally can't enter giveaways like ever, don't enter.
Get out of here.
Get out of here.
See that chat? You see those little bumps?
So are you gonna edge highlight around that like big dent as well or no?
Oh, maybe a little bit, like on top. Something like that. Okay, this is kind of like seasoning to taste at this point. You can do a little bit of it, you can do a lot of it, you can do whatever you want.
Mm-hmm. Flippy X3 subscribing with Prime for 3 months. Thank you, Flippy.
Flippy. Yes. Also, you probably shouldn't eat this paint, even though I just did accidentally. That was an accident. And this is why you shouldn't lick paintbrushes, because you form a habit and then you work with materials that you shouldn't consume. And then all of a sudden you're eating goo gone. And then you're dying.
It's no longer goo gone, it's you gone.
Yes, that was good. Why do I like the brush? I've realized that I like to have everything that I need to paint in a 6-inch diameter sphere. And the cup is just so far away and it's so deep, even when it's close to me. I'm such a baby. This is gonna sound so much like a baby, but having to like go down and do this and then do that, that whole operation takes 5 seconds. This takes a half a second. This takes a quarter of a second. Then I'm fucking right back in the saddle, baby. So just faster. Not only does it clean the brush, not only does it put the right amount of moisture in it, but it also sharpens the tip of the brush. It's really, it just does all those things, and it does it all so fast. So it's gross, but I do it for a reason. Okay, let's get some chrome on the bottom of this part. The breastplate trim. Dude, what the fuck is going on? I'm grabbing a bunch of paint and then none of it.
Weagle4031 subscribing at tier 1, and Zelox subscribing with Prime for the second month. Zelox, you have to enter the message on its own. You can't do it as part of the subscription, or the bot doesn't grab it. So go ahead and throw another exclamation mark moist in chat. And the reason he's doing that is because we're running a giveaway. Giveaway!
Hey!
Got about 12 minutes left on it. We're giving away an army display case from Cobalt Keep and some of the Black Magic Craft miniatures from their Kickstarter.
Very nice.
They're pretty sweet.
Sweet.
Fresh on sprue.
Idea flashlight mouth for your brushes. Yeah, so I've had that idea as well. I thought about making a ring that you could put on your thumb. It's basically like a sponge with like slits cut into it, so it's like a checkerboard sponge. Obviously, it's not all the way cut through, so you can like put your finger in one of the slots and pull it right through, and then be done right on your thumb. I thought about putting it somewhere on a miniature holder, perhaps, but I can't think of like the perfect mouth replacement at the moment. So yeah. Okay, I think I've figured out what it is I don't like about this chest, and I'm gonna fix it right now.
Cadram subscribing at tier 1 for 19 months. Utopia, excuse me, asks, "Hey Miniac, my brother is trying to do some blood gore effects in a little diorama he's making. What is the best way to do that without getting specific blood paint?"
A little bit of red, a little bit of gloss medium, gloss varnish, a little bit of black. Maybe thin it out so it's a smidge translucent. Job's good. Nice Rufus kit.
Did you see my message
Your message?
on the Discord?
Oh, I'm not being talking to right now. Yes. Everyone make your fleshlight jokes. Cool.
Maybe that's what I should replace my cup with.
Yeah, you should.
I'm sure that would go over swimmingly at the source.
Crosazura. Thanks for the Prime sub.
Cross is Azura.
Cross is Azura. That works too. Scott saying some absolutely out of pocket shit about synthetic mouth replacements, and we're all just gonna sit here like we're not all thinking about it. That's why I'm inviting you. Okay, just say it. Just get it over with. You know. Now that I'm looking at this, I'm not gonna fix it, but this is why it's important to think about your viewing angle when you are painting NMM, TMM like NMM. The viewing angle is right from the front. This is the money shot that we want to look at. And I think if we're doing that, this part of the thigh plate should actually be a brighter highlight, and then it should roll off into shadow. And like this whole part in the middle, maybe should be a highlight with some like secondary highlights, and it should roll off into shadow on either side. Didn't really think about it until we kind of were just like getting into it right away. So lesson learned, but it's important to think about the main beauty angle for your mini before doing this kind of paint. Okay, let's paint some other things. Okay. Let's do some anemic gold. Shaded in the same way, but with black and gold. All right, let's get some gold paint. Money shot, he says. You guys are the worst and the best at the same time.
I mean, it's Twitch chat. That's how it goes.
That's how it goes. Okay. Big fan of the Metal and Alchemy set from Scale 75 for the golds. I love the Necro Gold, the Peridot Alchemy, and the Citrine Alchemy. Way too big a portion of my brain is still 12 years old. I get it. Mine is too. I think the best kind of comedy is fucking funny sounds. But yeah, these are great golds. Did you try to get the metallics paint before noon metal parts or save metal for last? Oh, I think I understand what you're saying.
Non-metal, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, generally, yes. I'll keep TMM for the last portion of my painting. Right now, I painted this halberd thing for a video, and that I was like, hey, I could keep painting this because it was fun and I enjoyed doing it. So yeah. Yes.
Seeing a lot of new faces on the Discord.
Hell yeah, dude.
People making it over from the stream to the best Discord on Discord.
Bold claim, Cotton.
Yeah. How about the best miniature painting Discord run by a guy named Scott?
Hey, I'll take that.
All right.
Okay, man, I could just really fiddle with this for fucking days, bud. Okay, we gotta move on now. Getting a little sweaty. Okay. Oh, I was gonna paint gold now. To switch it up. Okay. Taking notes though, because I'm gonna forget. Who knows? I always tell myself whenever I'm gonna start taking notes that be like, oh, I don't need to take notes.
This is easy. I don't have to take any notes.
I'm gonna remember. I'm gonna paint this model in a week. I'm just gonna paint it next time. Then all of a sudden, a year goes by and
not even a year. It happened with your purple guy in the span of a week where you kind of forgot your recipe.
Purple guy, GG.
Yeah. And I mean, it looks good still, but you definitely were struggling to try and get him to match.
Yeah, and it still isn't 100% right. We have to go check the tape.
Check the tape.
Check the tape.
Got 5 minutes left in the giveaway. Giving away a Cobalt Keep Army display case and some Black Magic Craft miniatures.
All right,
Of course you keep good notes, Dan. We know you.
Dan keeps note. Dan paints.
Dan keeps everything. Also, of course he paints.
Dan just converts.
That too. I've seen Dan paint. He comes to paint night, Scott.
I paint for a living.
Yeah.
Get on my level, Evan.
You make videos for a living.
Brutal.
Well, it's true. Painting is involved in your video making process, but you ain't getting paid to paint. You're getting paid to make videos. And they're good videos.
Thank you.
Speaking of which, Chad, if you haven't checked out today's video, it's pretty good.
Hey, Hey, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
All right. Notes taken. On to the gold. It's actually very good. I liked it a lot. Thank you, Mike Genie. Yeah, I had a guest with me in the studio, and we were comparing model kit painting techniques with miniature painting techniques, kind of in a looser format. He brought in his version of a model he made called Refuge, and this isn't it. It was a painted version, and I painted it to look like that and being inspired, and he repainted one of the petals that goes in this thing in the same way he did last time. So we could do a little side by side just to see, what techniques are suited for what end results and what can be mixed and matched and stuff like that.
It's a pretty cool little display piece that he's got up on Kickstarter right now. Just launched today, right?
Yes, sir.
And I just threw the link to get to it in the chat.
Nice. Although watching Scott casually white paint on the best cutting mat in the game made me a little sad. Oh, man. You gotta abuse this thing, Mike. Otherwise, what's the point?
I mean, that cutting mat is going to last an eternity. I sent Scott a text about this because I finally took one home last week. I put it next to my existing Fuscars one or whatever. It's like twice as thick. The Miniac cutting mat is beefy.
It's OP.
It is.
Imba.
Miniac cutting mat OP.
But it's so pretty. I appreciate that, Mike. Thank you so much. Steampunk asked, hey, is that $4,000 Kickstarter still open for you to go full ball sack? I'll open it just for you. If you want to pay $4,000 for me to paint a model, do 100% competition quality and make a sick ass video about it, basically like the video quality would be the same as the Renegade Knight conversion video. That kind of quality. You want that 4K? I will do it 100%. God, mat. Dummy thick. I'm painting a display model for an entomology shadow box. Should I use directional light on it? I don't know what entomology is. Is it like the study of human culture? What is it? Is it plant stuff? Sounds like plant stuff.
Oh boy, it's the branch of it's the study of insects, zoology.
Insects.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Etymology is words. Entomology is bugs. Not confusing at all.
Bet. I'll make it happen.
1 minute left in the giveaway. Exclamation mark moist. If you're interested in getting stuff, again, don't enter if you're in a place where you're not allowed to enter giveaways. Disclaimer. If you're making a shadow box, does that make you a lepidopterist?
Can I pay you to make a video at 720p? No, you can't. I won't do it.
What can I say, Mike? My lexicon is robust.
Nice. Except for that entire bottle of Null I spilled. Rip. Do not enter if you've already snuck into the Miniac offices.
All right, time's up. Let's do this. Picking a winner.
Let's do this. Leroy Jenkins, Yo-Yo Man Sizzle. Congratulations on winning Yo-Yo Man Sizzle. Let us know if you're in the chat by sounding off.
He's here.
Hey!
He says, that's me. It is
Woo!
you. All right, Yo-Yo Man, here's how this works. I need you to click on that. Oh man, everyone's congratulating you. Hang on. Click on the screen name there, the Miniac screen name. Send us a private message. Don't do this in chat. Send it to us in private. We need your shipping address, your full name, and your email address. We'll get that stuff out to you. Like Scott was saying earlier, we wouldn't be able to do this without the support of our subscribers. We've had quite a few today. So thank you.
We have quite a few every painting stream.
It's true.
Everyone hates the gaming stream, which is understandable.
Well,
because me and Courage just kind of bitch about dice rolls. All
yeah,
stream
that's
long.
true. That's true.
Only your social security should go in chat. Yes. Okay, originally I was gonna paint that shoulder pad. I like the gaming stream. No, I'm just joking. I only hate the gaming stream when I lose all my channel points, but not last time, baby! Woo! Scott bringing home a W in one of the matches. If you guys don't know, on Thursdays from 7 to 10 p.m. CST, so in the evening, in the US, we play games. We have a very good variety of games too. We kind of move around quite a bit. So come hang out. All right, let's get to that painting.
What are we playing on the game stream this week?
Next time, this Thursday, I am off. It is Danny Boy and Curtis playing Kill Team. And then
Kill Team Round 2.
Round 2, Dan's playing his Space Marines. Curtis is playing a different NID list.
Is a friend of the channel John coming again? No.
Wait, what do you mean?
Last Kill Team.
Oh no, I don't think so. Maybe.
We're gonna need terrain then.
That's true. I have a lot of unpainted sci-fi terrain.
Dan could probably lift some of the Infinity terrain from the store too.
That works too. Lunch break over. Back to the grind. Grit stream. I'll hit you up when I got that cash for 4K video later. All right, Steampunk. You guys ever play Warcry? No, I haven't. Are you guys gonna play in historical games? You know, that's probably one of the least likely things for us to play. Not because they're bad. I don't think they are. None of us are like really interested in that genre of game, and so none of us are gonna go out of our way to play it. Like
which game?
Any kind of historical game. Of all of them, I want to play Silver Bayonet the most.
Age of Sigmar's a historical game.
Yeah, does that count? Does that count? Silver Bayonet is let's go paint historicals and fight werewolves with them. Yes. Okay, originally I was gonna paint this shoulder gold. Right there. But I feel like that would be too much gold all in the same area. So I'm gonna elect to not do that. Does Silver Bayonet even count as historical? Wah. Of course it counts. How could you?
There's a Mars Attacks miniatures game.
Are you serious with the exploding head aliens, dude?
Looking this up.
I love it. Dude, there's a fucking Gargoyles board game with minis.
That I did know, and I looked at the minis from it, and I was disappointed.
Were you? Shit. I saw that box and I was like, okay, video idea, painting gargoyle models.
Now, I will say one thing. Actually, the roughness on the models could be utilized to make them look like they're stone forms. But
they're like actually like rough?
There were some like cast in pitting and stuff like that.
Oh no, okay.
And I don't know if it was intentional or not because the minis are too soft to really be able to tell.
Oh God.
So yeah, I'm not going to give it my glowing endorsement. Some of them were better than others. Obviously, I like anyone else that, you know, has taste, love gargoyles.
Oh my God!
If you are picking up the Miniac cutting mat, the big, thick cutting mat.
Woo! Y'all ever play Marvel Crisis Protocol? Yes, we have. Love that Doc Ock paint job. Thank you very much. I also painted up Blade. Got to use him. That one is coming out. That one's scheduled at some point. I have VODs coming out every three times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, until we catch up with our schedule here.
That should mean like probably like 3 or 4 weeks like that.
Yeah, a long time. Coblander, thanks for the Prime sub. Oliver Spaeth has some sexy. He does. Oh my God, you're so right. He does. He doesn't. Someone else makes them. That same person also makes really sick Spawn models. But you're right, Green Mountain Models. He does print beautiful gargoyle minis. They're beautiful. Why don't we pull that up, Evan? So let's take advantage of our little browser scene.
Oh man, that means I have to fix it and make it work again.
That's fine. Take some time. You want to go to the Oliver _Spaeth Instagram account. You'll find the gargoyles. Matt Wood, 12 months Prime sub. How's the commute to the office? It's chill. It's chill as fuck. Sometimes I ride my scooter. I just scoot to the office. It's good. Yeah, I really like it. Okay. Hop me back in the painting cam, and then you can deal with the browser shit.
Why you gotta be like this?
I'm sorry. Okay. Got this, I applied a base coat to the gold of Necro Gold, I believe. Yep. Mixed with black. Scooter on a scooter. Better believe it, Mike. Now, I'm gonna take just Necro Gold. Same thing as last time. Instead of black, we use Abyssal Blue. Now we're gonna do some highlighting.
Why is Instagram so bad?
I think what you mean to ask is why is Instagram on the computer so bad?
Yeah, that qualifies too, but their search engine is terrible.
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't know why I'm defending Instagram. They're shit for so many other reasons as well.
Fair.
I just like to argue. As my wife can attest to and is very sad about. Okay. I started to paint this chest piece as though, like I wanted to paint this part originally with like a big circular highlight or diamond-shaped highlight right here, kind of falling off. But then I had a come to Jesus moment where it kind of has to look like I painted it originally, or else it's just not gonna fit in very nicely. It's gotta meet that highlighting scheme.
Holy shit, these gargoyles.
I know. Also the prints.
Well, yeah, I'm looking at the prints right now. I'm trying to find. Does he have painted versions as well on his Insta?
I don't think so.
That's too bad. All right, let's look at this.
He is a phenomenal mini painter, though. In case anyone wants to go follow Oliver Spaeth.
That's true.
Or Honor Guard, I believe is his name.
All right, cutting away from the painting cam for a bit here.
All right, let's do it.
Let's check these out, chat.
Chat, let's do it. Ooh, little Spawn mini.
Got one of each here.
Gunslinger.
Timona, and then up here we've got Goliath. This is the one that I'm like, yep, I'd put that on my shelf.
Ooh, baby.
Look at that, baby.
That
is so cool.
Prey Collection. That is a STL sculpting Patreon, I believe.
And then we've got...
Oh, that's the one that I paint right there. Bay.
Yeah.
No, the fat one.
Why not?
Why not?
I think that's all of them.
Yeah, I think so too.
But
those look so nice.
Obviously, there's a few more characters.
There's dwarves, Evan.
I know. That's not what we're here for. Also, there's a lion person.
Lion person.
I'm down with that too. So
I'm not. Get it off my stream.
All right.
Show his butterfly. So insane. Rip. I want the whole Gargoyles crew. He's got the crow holding a guitar. Oh, like from the movie. The guy who like died and then came back to life or something like that, I think.
Obviously, the best thing that's available is this. Fish.
Fish.
Check them. Fish collection.
Fish.
So yeah, that's Oliver _Spaeth. SPAETH. on Instagram. Lots of cool stuff here.
Let's not fuck with the chef
Surviathrax asks,
just yet.
Scott, in terms of personal, non-YouTube related, if such a thing exists, miniature projects, how many do you find you tend to have on the go at once? And do you think it's a good idea to have a handful of projects to jump between?
I don't know if it is or isn't a good idea to have projects to jump between. I have a lot. It's hard to separate personal and work paint jobs. But for better or for worse, I have a lot that are on the go. I would say that at a certain point it's bad just because it becomes challenging to store them. It's just like, how do you store an in-progress paint job? And it doesn't feel good to put it in foam. You don't want to get dust on it like you would in a painted mini, but it isn't done yet. So it's like, you don't want to put it in like your display cabinet. It just feels bad. So it's like, I don't know the best way to do that. Okay, we're gonna mix some Peridot Alchemy with this Necro Gold. You get a highlight. Do you like turtles? Yeah. In a way. In that painting cam, Evan.
Oh, yeah. That's what we're doing here. Not like I'm doing something else right now.
I don't know what you guys are doing.
Secrets.
Secrets are no fun. Secrets hurt someone. As the stripper from The Office once said. You an office person, Evan?
Am I an office person?
Yeah. Do you like the show The Office?
Oh, I'm an office chair.
Okay, that's close.
Broadly, no. I've watched probably about 2/3 of it.
Doesn't do it for you.
It's all right. I like Parks and Rec more.
Fair.
But they both kind of fall into the category of, yeah, it's pretty good.
Scott using funds from the stream to hire strippers to come around The Office confirmed. Renowned philosopher, the stripper from The Office.
Gotta be real. The camera that you guys are seeing, even though a little wide shot, is only showing a very small portion of The Office. We could be having a big party right now.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what to do. I think I'm pivoting, chat. I'm going to pivot to putting the big old bright highlight right in the middle of his chest.
Oh my God!
Viewer picking up a limited edition poster.
That's got to be close to being gone forever.
Might be.
It might even be gone now. There's like 4 left or something like that. Like kind of a while ago.
Damn.
63 out of 50 for the sub goal for today. Hell yeah. What metallics are these again? These golds are Metal and Alchemy, the gold set from scale 75. I am the viewer that bought the poster, Adam Stevens. Thank you, sir. We appreciate it, man. Appreciate it a lot. You support the stream in many other ways as well. Thank you. I'm gonna keep pushing this highlight paint just toward the center of the chest. Sometimes it's a little bit hard to tell if you're making any progress with TMM paint, but just keep pushing it toward the right area, building it up. Okay, now pure Peridot Alchemy. What a name. Shout out to Relic Blade. Shout out to Relic Blade indeed. Malev in the chat. Greetings, fellow viewers. There we go. Now we can see. Now we can see the highlight happening. Chat, let's talk about Diablo 3 for a little bit. I'm playing Diablo 3. I'm level 50. I'm playing with my brother, Joe. And we kind of are both having the same feeling right now about the video game. We're on the hardest difficulty that we can be on. And it's easy as fuck. It's the easiest game. I have never in my life fallen asleep while playing a video game until playing Diablo 3. No joke. Fell asleep. 'Cause I'm just pressing the same buttons over and over and over again. For a couch co-op action RPG experience, is this the best the Switch has to offer? What's the deal? Cow level?
There's no cow level.
Hey, my brother. Bought it on release, fell asleep playing it, got it refunded. Did you paint the gold over black primer? I did. I mixed gold with black, but that was because I'm shading the gold with black. I'm trying to make it look anemic. Old game is old. It made to make you feel like a very powerful Nephilim. I mean, old games are great. I think Diablo 2, a lot of people would say, is better than the 3. I don't know if the age matters a lot. To me, all Diablo style games go from, oh shit, I'm not geared / level enough for this, to this shit is mindless. But there are better ones. Like Alex, my editor, recommended Children of Morta, along with a lot of people in my Instagram story. They recommended that. And I played the demo of it, and that game immediately has engaging combat right away at level 1. But for Diablo, it's just kind of like, man, what's going on? What's going on in this video game? Overcooked, that shit will keep you awake. Yeah, because you're screaming nonstop. That game is great, though. I love that game. Cat Quest. To me, you already read that. The best dungeon crawler is PoE IMO. The best Diablo game was Borderlands. I did also get a couple of recs to play Borderlands. So you're not far off with recommending that. How about a Souls game? I'm looking for a game with co-op. But a Souls game would probably be good considering the games that I'm playing right now and enjoying. Just for like my own personal enjoyment though. Blasphemous and Hades. Both pretty challenging. Okay. Let's do some citrine now. The last gold in the set. Very pale. Co-op Say No More Rocket League. Classic WoW. Hee hee. It's the same gameplay, but it's more fun because it's a shooter and shot placement matters. Kill stuff, find gear, numbers go up. Kill a boss, numbers go up. Rinse and repeat. Nice. Really? Elden Ring's on a co-op version. I did not know that. Try It Takes Two. I have played that. I'm looking for more of a co-op action RPG. But It Takes Two, I played that with my wife. Phenomenal game. I mean, it's so good. It was so good for me partially because it was so much fun to watch my wife learn all of the video game skills that I have had my entire life. Like, she'd be on a platform and try to jump to another platform, and she would fall short. And it's like, you got to go to the end of the platform and then jump. And so she would do that, and she would still fail. And it's like, you got to get a running start. And it would take her like several attempts to run and then jump to get the right momentum and timing to land on the next thing. And this is a skill that we all don't really think about, right? It's easy for us, but for someone who's never played a game like that, it's like getting to watch them learn it real time. That was the best part. I mean, the game itself is amazing too. It has so many wonderful homages to other video games and genres, but like watching my wife learn the skills that I learned as a 10-year-old, like that was truly heartwarming. And she was like, how are you not frustrated with me? Like having to like watch me fail repeatedly. And it was so much better than that. How did she do with aiming and shooting? She did great. You know, obviously we had some hard times. She was playing as the female, and so there was a level where I was shooting honey and she was shooting matches to light the honey on fire. And so she had the much more like, I was just spraying honey everywhere, and she was like kind of pinpoint shooting. Struggled a little bit with that, but largely she did great. The game has some aim assist, so it's not like super hard. I played Chivalry 2, but I haven't. But I would love to play a game like Chivalry or For Honor or Mordhau. It's like a sick game. Divinity, my friend really likes that. I think a little bit too much story though for me. I kind of want to just hit people. That's more of a classic RPG. I was just spraying honey everywhere. How's it going, Scott? Someone who builds PLA models and paints minis. I'm really excited to watch your new video. Thank you, sir. Metal Hellslinger. Dude, Hellslinger, that one actually is sick. All right, let's get that paint cam up. That netcode with P2P focus was so freaking bad. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm confused. Oh, okay. Now I understand. I honestly should have figured it out earlier.
It's all right, you got painting on the brain.
Yeah. Let's fucking see it. Where's the fucking chair? Show me the chair.
Unfortunately, I think it still has to be approved or whatever.
Oh, shit.
It's just not showing up in the list yet.
Rip.
It doesn't show it as pending though, so I don't know.
I think I've added some before and they just have worked immediately, so there's a chance. So you're saying there's a chance?
There is.
I miss playing Savage, the Battle for New Earth. Shut up, Mike. No one misses playing that game. Although, sick ref. Is anyone into old-ass classic SNES games? Or just NES? I don't know if they're actually the same thing.
SNES is Super Nintendo, and NES is original Nintendo.
I'm sure there are some people.
I mean, you could qualify me among them.
Yeah?
I haven't really done any retro gaming in a little while, but I have a lot of retro games.
Yeah. Do you have
Completely legally, of course.
Do you have an arcade cabinet?
No, but I thought about building one before the pandemic. Part of my garage man cave kind of thing. Problem is, right now I have like an exploded truck in my garage, so it's not really useful for anything else.
Yeah, you're a car guy.
I am. I'm a car chair.
Chair that fixes cars.
I'm a chair of many talents, Scott. I replaced the radiator fan on my CRV after I got it back from the shop after my catalytic converter was stolen.
Look at this guy.
Hey, there it is. Lummox Beast, the first one to use. Oh, no, excuse me. I might be wrong. No, he did. Yeah, he's spamming it. See those chair emotes in the chat.
Show me the chair emotes. Oh, it's so dark.
Yeah, maybe we need to give it a background.
It needs a little stroke or a little outer glow or something like that.
You might have to reload the stream or something in order for it to show up, because it doesn't show up for me. But that means we are owed at least one subscription right now.
Wait, why?
Black Sheep said that he would subscribe if we added a chair emote.
Black sheep? We're waiting.
Better still be here. Be very anticlimactic otherwise.
The chair spam. Oh my gosh.
Let's see those chairs in chat, baby.
Baby.
Yeah, see, he said it right here. Boom, highlighted on stream. Get called out, albino Black Sheep. That's not the right person, but we appreciate the sub. By Theo subscribing with Prime for 3 months.
Hey, thank you. I think because we're affiliate, every emote needs to start with Miniac, but the fact that it has to be Miniac, Evan, yes, that is meme worthy in and of itself. Evan will never have his own Twitch account.
The heck? He subbed without a notification showing up. Oh, there we go.
There it is.
Yeah,
a man of his
alright.
word. I'm sitting in a TI-7 chair? God damn it. Adam always making me feel so jealous.
Getting called out as lurking in the MCDM streams, and it's totally true. I used to hang out and watch that a lot before I was busy again. I actually sent, for those of you that are fans of Colville's channel, back when they did Last Game Wins, I sent Scott the best game of Codenames ever played. I still don't think Scott's watched it.
I haven't.
But he needs to at some point, because it is the best game of Codenames that ever will be played on the face of the earth. It is unbelievable. If you're in the Discord, feel free to pester me about it on there, and I will send you the same link that I sent him. I don't have it handy right now, so I can't spam it in the chat. But it's amazing. It is amazing. I would retire the game after that.
I just dropped a little bit of thinned black paint around each of these rivets. Now, I'm going to highlight them with some citrine. Just to get them to pop out a little bit. It's kind of hard to show you guys what this looks like. It's so shiny. me just give it the 3-foot look. Okay, cool. Let's polish off this edge highlight along the bottom here. This gold is so pale that it looks silver.
When you did your last vid on YouTube, the hobby space roast,
Yes. Not the last vid,
Destroy, did you find out what time machine looking thing was?
Yes, I did find out. It was a I should not paint the back. I am very clearly wiping paint off. It was a filtration system for the resin 3D printer, and then the guy actually has plans on how to make it, or some kind of good documentation about how it was made, the process, what he was using, or whatever. I can't remember exactly what it is. I hadn't looked at it yet.
Are you talking about the documentation that's on the Discord server?
The Discord, yeah.
Yeah, there is a, if you're a subscriber, get subscribed. You have access to the Discord, and under the sub channels in general chat, you can see there's other, I don't know what Discord actually calls it, but there's, like sub chats under general. One of them for ongoing political stuff. There is one that's going on right now for a 3D printer enclosure, and it is that one, including like measurements, PDF, and everything.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool. Huskatron was one of the guys interested. So yeah, he knows. He had a CAD drawing that showed dimensions, and he's working up electronic schematics. Woo!
Albino Black Sheep. These are the instructions. I think you have to like go into your settings, both in Twitch and in Discord. It might just be on one or the other, but basically you link your Twitch account to your Discord account, and I think it automatically puts you in the server for as long as you're subscribed. I will say that the Miniac Discord server is one of the few that I'm in that if your payment lapses, you get the boot, baby.
Is that not a normal thing?
Some places the bot doesn't work right, and the boot doesn't happen for a while.
Okay.
It works well. I think it's because our server isn't gigantic, but I don't know.
Okay.
It's pretty big though.
I don't do it for patrons because it's not automated. But yeah, the Twitch bot has there's a 3-day grace period and then it boots you.
Yeah.
I could turn that off though. I don't know what's normal.
I think the way it is just fine.
Yeah, I want to incentivize people to continue to sub.
I want to incentivize people to continue to sub because that's the only way that, I get paid. So these streams don't work out monetarily. There's no money to pay Evan.
You might ask why do I have to pay a chair? Because we care about it, our laborers, even chairs.
Yeah, I'm a hungry chair.
This chair meme has to end soon.
I mean, they'll see me on stream at some point.
That's what I'm saying.
Like 7 or 8 years from now.
7 or 8 years.
It's the 1000th episode special.
Evan face reveal.
Ricky Papa subscribing with Prime. Nah, just anytime I appear on camera, I'll just appear as someone else. Use a different name for me every time.
I think the voice is going to be the giveaway.
Who says I'll speak in this voice on stream?
Give me your best Russian accent.
Russian?
Yep.
I mean, if you want me to play on stream, I can, but it's very annoying to sit here and speak like I don't know English.
All right.
How you say?
We're good. He's locked in
Kill team?
Kill
Yes,
team.
I've played before. I'm getting spammed in the Discord now too.
Sub for chair. All hail the chair. Chair for
Sub
the chair
for
god.
chair.
It's a good Dracula. Greetings from South Tejas. Greetings, LMO. Stretch goal for the next Patreon. Evan shows his face for 30 seconds on stream. Everyone's just dying to know.
If we get, I'll tell you what. Here's what we do.
Here's what we do.
We make it the stretch sub goal. If we get like 200 subs in one stream or something ridiculous, then I just swap in and do the rest of the stream. That's a lot of subs, though.
Yeah. No, I'll do that. If we get 200 subs in the stream, I'll host and Evan can paint. Easy.
I'll get up my size 6.
And then I can yell at Evan about not being in frame and in focus. Although to be fair, you don't really do that to me, despite me asking for it.
Most of the time, it's not a big enough deal. Like right now, like the head is out of frame, but you're painting the knee, so it's not a big deal. You're fine. Like you can paint up there, and it's not a big deal. And also today, we haven't had a lot of glasses in shot.
I did move the camera.
Yeah, exactly. The realignment of the setup has helped.
Good.
You are getting in your own light a little bit, but not as bad as it was before.
Okay.
When you lean back, the metal pops way more. Yeah.
Blinded by the light. Revved up. Trying to decide. This gold is a lot more gold than that because of the pale highlight. I'm trying to figure out if I want it to be more of a rich color. Don't know, Chad.
So my feelings on gold when I'm painting like actual armor is that they wouldn't make it out of actual gold, right?
Correct.
And so I'm often doing more chipping effects. You know, white chrome scratches on the gold as highlights because it's as though that coat was, you know, that little top layer is worn away in spots.
I like it. You're right. People wouldn't wear gold armor. It's brass. Even better. Wrong, it's fantasy gold. That's super strong because magic. Yes, Ben Cantor's in the chat. Thank God.
I mean, you can take that approach.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
playing Song of Ice and Fire, where the magic is very limited. And Valyrian steel is rare.
And so is your creativity.
Very true. 100%.
What do you know about painting? Kappa.
Yeah, Ben Cantor, come on. Come on.
Come on.
I do agree, Huskotron. Rule of cool trumps real world metallurgy for sure.
Real world
you know,
metallurgy.
whatever floats your boat, go for it. But I'm just telling you my approach on this stuff.
Ben, critique my mini live. Let's go. How's the TMM looking, bud? What do you think? I would say the chest, the halberd, the hip plate, those are all the dumb parts. Give me your feedback.
Why does the black look so flat?
It actually looks great, bud. I can't tell if you're memeing right now or not. Why does the black look so what?
I said, why is the black so flat? Where are the highlights on all that black, Scott?
I try. I dig it. Thank you. Thank you, Lummox Beast.
Oh my god!
Viewer picking up the coveted Miniac cutting mat.
That thick boy. Maybe like more purple in the gold shadow. I wanted it to look like an anemic gold, but I'm in an experimental mood. I don't want to do a lot of purple because it's supposed to fit into my vampire scheme, but we'll do a little bit. A wee bit.
Just a tiny bit of like purple ink or something.
Something like that. Is chat picking up this?
I forgot. I have another bottle of hot pink to help replenish.
Oh, the missing supply. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this.
Wait, that's not the one I wanted. There we go.
Chat. What do you think of this? You think of that, chat? Huh?
I think that when we were in middle school, or at least when I was in middle school, you would have been made fun of for wearing pants that short.
These pants are normal length. I'm just pulling them up for the meme.
I'm still basically gonna fall into those pants that short.
I mean, I would have got made fun of for them being too tight as well.
Oh yeah, that's probably true.
I'm a tight boy. Them shins. I have the weirdest boner. Subtle. Not like full craft world. Okay. We're on it. Ah! All right. Anyways. Do ads stop playing when you subscribe?
Yes.
Funny you should ask. They do indeed.
And we have to leave the ads as frequently as we do because Twitch changed it. So if you make your ads less frequent, they basically just don't pay you for them anymore. And you still get ads.
Nice.
How cool is that? Big fan.
I'm gonna mix a little bit of black into this. Okay. So we're rocking over here. Okay.
All right, there we go. Let's do this one. Can you move your palette into frame on the...
Like so?
Yeah. Now people can see the magic as it happens.
It looks
Let's
like
zoom
this
this
one
camera.
isn't zoomed in, yeah. This isn't gonna come up like anything. I think I need to be a little bit more aggressive.
Quick, what's the resolution for 4K?
3840 by 2160. Fun fact, that's UHD. 4K is 4096 by something else.
Yeah, real 4K.
Cinema 4K.
There we go. That's much better. Chad, I don't know if you were aware of this, but the miniature painter known as Miniac is actually a videography and photography mega nerd and actually knows like stuff about this stuff.
Yes. Coming in with the straight facts. Yes. Now, if I was a true pro, I would know the aspect ratio for anamorphic. Wait, is it 17 by 9? Is that what it is? No, it's not. It's not. It's 2.35 by 1, right? The anamorphic? Never shoot now.
2.39 to 1.
I've never heard that ratio. 3.9? Okay.
CinemaScope is 2.35.
CinemaScope.
Anamorphic is 2.39.
Okay.
Cinema Film, which is like standard non-anamorphic, is 1.85 to 1. And that's the one that you see most movies in.
Okay.
So.
I don't know. Okay. Certainly this is not going to show up on stream. It's gotten darker. There is some interest, but not a lot. Here, I'm not going to add black this time. I'm just going to dilute it. Just do purple.
So how wet is that paper towel that you use for wicking?
Pretty wet.
It's like almost soaked, right?
Yeah. But I think the way I do it is I put my paper down, I kind of squeegee it and flatten it, and then I take a paper towel, a new one, and I dab up all the water beads, and then I put that down. And that amount of moisture is like, it's perfect. And I kill two birds with one stone doing that as well.
Yeah, you know what? Rufus Kit makes a good point. What happened to the skit, Scott?
I grew up. Rip comedy. No, I don't know. I did the OnlyFans skit.
It was like a while ago.
Yeah, you're right.
I would say that the skits are here.
In a way.
I mean, this is where all the comedy lives. The bit about me being a chair, the other stuff, you shaking bottles furiously and
doing nothing.
yelling.
Yeah. We need more skits. Okay. Loud and clear. I think the way forward with skits is fucking what am I trying to say here? Shorts.
Mycelium Veins says, skits pulled me in. Then I grew up. Now I'm here for the short shorts. Yeah, the waving the hairdryer onto the table with the mic on mute is also a bit. Just remember, Scott, you're putting all this work into these metallics, and you're going to slather them with rust at the end of it. Because
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
You have to.
I don't.
It's the rules.
No. I don't wanna.
Hey, Lummox Beast, you have a great day.
You have a great day, Lemmings Beast. No, you. Scott waving the hairdryer. Oh, right, yes.
Yeah.
Skeletons are rusty boys. That's why I'm painting the gold to look thickly. That is the weathering. Does that count?
And maybe give it some streaking grime.
Ooh! A little bit of purple? I mean, again, you can't see anything.
I can kind of see it.
Can you? Can you see a little bit of interference there?
Yeah, down there by the bolts or rivets or bumps. Nipples?
Anonymous
Metal
nipples.
nipples.
Not nipples? Okay.
Nightbot is lying, by the way. You can't find VODs of all the streams. You can find VODs of many of the streams, and more are being added all the time on Miniac's backlog.
We're slow.
There are also maybe one or two that are just lost to the depths of time because OBS is a really, really high quality program.
Also, because Evan.
I never make mistakes. I'm a chair.
Mistakes
Human
can't make
error
chairs.
isn't a thing for me.
How is a VOD different from a YouTube video? A VOD just stands for video on demand. The implication is that you can just watch the stream again on YouTube. It's really no different other than it was a live production at one point. I gotta say, the AK Interactive paint, TMM paint, and the Scale 75 gold paint really kind of like changed the way that I view TMM. Not because the colors are good, but just the paints just behave like an acrylic paint. And that just makes me so much more jazzed about doing complicated TMM. I gotta believe that also means that the silver paint from Scale 75 is also kind of good.
Ashmedai, if you think I'm bad, you should see the chair that Scott's sitting in right now.
My chair is the best. I'm trying to think about what chair I should buy for painting at home. And I'm just at a loss. Can't find any chairs that are
Yoga ball.
ancient.
Your good friend in the chat wants you to display exactly what metallic paints that you're using.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure. So earlier I was using these ones, Ben.
Gunmetal, natural steel, and silver from AK, 3rd gen, and Maltal liquid chrome.
Malta does not behave like any kind of paint. It just makes a lovely little glittery edge highlight, unlike any other acrylic paint.
Yeah.
But those three are perfect.
And then you were glazing in that midnight blue color.
Oh yeah, abyssal
Blue
I
from
think
Scale Color.
Ben's mostly concerned with the.
I know. I'm just saying. We want to go through the full recipe for everyone in the chat right now.
That's true.
I'm not just thinking about one person.
I think about Ben all the time exclusively. And then for the golds, these ones. Obviously, you can just get away with probably just Necro Gold. That's the winner. It's kind of like blackened gold. It's a nice one. I like it. I haven't been using Peridot much, just these two the most in my other TMM adventures.
Mm-hmm. You've never painted true metallic metal, Ben?
Ben's hardcore.
First time he picked up a paintbrush, I'm sure it was magnificent.
I mean, first competition he entered, he placed at Best in Show and Crystal Brush. Everyone hated him for it.
Is this they hate us because they ain't us type situation?
Definitely.
Yeah. You know, Dr. Hannah took away some awards from ReaperCon.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Yeah, she had a good time.
That's awesome.
Took some classes that blew her mind and painted
From
a
who?
bunch of minis.
Who was teaching the classes?
I have no idea. I just know that she raved about one that was like completely changed how she painted faces forever.
Oh, nice.
And I'm like, that's cool. Teach me. And she hasn't. Ben thinks he peaked at his first competition. I don't think that's true, Ben.
Ben's just saying that because he went to Golden Demon and lost once.
Yeah. How is this possible? Losing one time?
Different beast.
Scott, you've won awards at miniature painting competitions, right?
Yeah, local game stores.
Oof.
Oof.
Big fish in a little pond right here.
Yeah,
Chad.
just walking down to the LGS and just stomping on people.
That's right.
Because I'm cool.
In all actuality, if you want to see some of Scott's paint jobs in person, there is a display case at the source that has several of Scott's works from YouTube videos. Are there any from not YouTube videos? I'm not sure right now.
There used to be a Necromundo one, but that one is no longer in there, so I don't think so. I think anything that I would paint for personal, I'd want to probably have on hand just so I could use it.
I mean, that's completely fair. But anyway, there is a display cabinet at the source that has several painters' works in it, including some local commission artists and stuff. You can see some of Scott's stuff on display in there, and it's all quite good.
Thank you.
GOF Cartographer says normies at the LGS snap their brushes when they watch Scott walk into the competition. The ringer has arrived.
Get wrecked, small sons. One of these days, chat, I'll bring home a W for us all. One of these days. Whoa.
Oh, William T. Relax. The class that you're talking about is at LVO in Las Vegas in when is LVO? January?
January.
That class is full now, though, correct?
It is.
It's
There are
probably a wait
many.
list or something. But,
There are many other classes, though, that are not filled up at LVO from really phenomenal painters like Anthony Wang and Will Hahn and all kinds of people. So definitely look, see what the options are. Woo! That is looking good.
yeah, it is.
Okay.
I think that purple was a really strong suggestion.
Yeah, Ben's smart. He's smart. Okay, let's do a little bit more purple, though. So I kind of painted over it a smidge. Yes. I love it. All right, we're not gonna paint the actual back part of the shoulder pad, but we are gonna do just a little edge highlight on the front part of the shoulder trim, just so it looks nice. All right, cool. Looks good. What else shall we paint? Forearm. I'll do the other shoulder. How about that? I'd love to see some Gellerpox infected. Are you glazing the TMM with an ink or an acrylic? In this case, an ink, but earlier on I was glazing with black acrylic paint, dark blue acrylic paint. So it really kind of doesn't matter a ton, if I'm maybe being totally honest. I think I prefer inks, but the thing is like, I learned this a long time ago. I was like, when you take ink or acrylic paint and you demo it on a 1" by 1" swatch, which doesn't seem that big compared to the size of a model, you see things happening that don't happen on the model exactly, because you're not painting on a 1" by 1" swatch on this model. The entire model is 1" by 1". You're painting on a 2mm by 2mm swatch. And the differences between those two applications are massive. And so you're not gonna see the exact same things you would see on a little demo piece of plastic card that you would on a model. So while an ink does have the properties and does look better and work better for what you're trying to do in this situation, does it really matter on a miniature? Not a ton. Not a ton. See you, William. In this case, Huskatron, it is a Liquitex. Liquitex Deep Violet, but Dollar and Rowney would also work swimmingly. I'm really happy with that halberd. Video coming out about how to paint this halberd. Doing one of those videos where I paint like live. No parts removed, stream of consciousness.
Yeah, it's just like watching the live stream.
Basically, but
without me. So way worse.
Without distractions.
Way worse.
No fucking chairs.
Come on, sound off in chat. Chairs are the best.
Chairs are indeed the best. This little piece of metal right here.
Scott can be free of me once he gets a standing desk.
All desks are being converted to standing desks in the office just to
No
get
more
rid of
chairs.
Evan. We're banning chairs. Okay. Let's get a little bit of this. This TMM paint has been on my palette the whole stream, and it's just, you know, it's just working. It's getting a little splitty, but like, it works otherwise. It's great. Any list building tips for a new Greyjoy player? By the way, thanks for introducing me to A Song of Ice and Fire. I have many tips. You're gonna think that you need Eric Ironmaker, and you're gonna think that Windermere and Roderick are bad. They're not. They're essential to how Greyjoy operate. So you should take both of them. Vic with Relentless And 3 NCUs is basically like the core competitive Greyjoy list. So you should work that into most of your beginner lists until you have a grasp of what's going on. Then deviate. Do you agree, Evan? Evan's more of a, he knows more than me.
I agree. I think that if you don't have Windermere in your list in particular, like there's some room for experimentation with the other 2 NCUs depending on what your list is. But if you make the choice as a Greyjoy player not to use Windermere, you're making the choice to say, I would like to lose this game.
Even harder than I normally do.
Yeah, like playing Greyjoy is an uphill battle in general. And that's just like, let's really do this on hard mode. This guy that literally just solves like all the problems for my team a little bit by giving me mobility, healing, and card draw, and not caring what zone I put him on.
Yeah. He's like, who fucking cares about crowns? Get a token that can be any one of those things.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
It certainly a top 5 NCU in the game.
Yeah.
And if you're an amateur player, you look at him and you go, only 2 healing? Only a 3-inch shift? Like, those are the kinds of traps you can fall into.
Yeah.
Very, 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 very good.
But then you combine that with the We Do Not Sow effect. You combine that with bags. You combine that with the Drowned Men healing. Combine that with Raiding Call. Greyjoy have a disgusting amount of healing built into their army.
It's like the one thing that they truly are unique and excel at.
Yeah.
Greyjoy suffers in a lot of areas. I think their best lists are ones that are very, very heavy on unit count. Lots of bows, lots of drowned men, maybe 1 big infantry unit and 1 small infantry unit, because their morale is bad. It's easy to crack most of their like 6 and 7 point units. House Harlow Reapers are the 6 point. They're not very good. Silenced men are pretty good, but they've got terrible armor. They die real easy. I think bows is the real damage engine.
Toss me on that painting cam. Yeah. I would say if you want Silence Men to really work, you need the trifecta. You need Roderick, you need Wendy, and you need Baron Blacktide.
Basically, yeah.
Now we're starting to get into nasty territory. You get Balon Commander, Silence Men, Baron NCU, fucking Vic and some unit of something. Now that...
Vic can honestly go in a unit of Reavers or Bolton Cutthroats if you don't have an aspersion to neutrals. You just need him to be threatening and do stuff.
He also needs to live. So
he doesn't necessarily. He just needs to do more damage than his unit cost.
Yeah, but it's relentless. You don't want to lose it.
I understand, but if you go in there with your 5 point infantry unit and you kill an 8 point infantry unit and then do damage to another infantry unit, high risk, high reward is kind of the name of the game with Greyjoy, I think, which is why they're such a struggle. You got the healing to keep them alive. Just don't let them get charged by cavalry. Easy.
Or just let the things you want to get charged get charged. Get your trappers with Asha. Let those get charged.
Yeah.
Oh, also, Asha Greyjoy, the attachment should be in every single fucking Greyjoy list you make. Every single one. 5 morale for the unit she's in, and Warcry for 1 point, bro. Bro. Unreal. I put her in a unit of archers every time. It's amazing. In honor of Wonkle Bonk, thank you, Fail Not, for gifting this sub. We appreciate it. Best Skelly sculpted by GW. The Mounted White Lord is pretty fucking sick. Pretty sick. You know, if I finish painting this model, I can show the finished paint job in the video that I'm making, and that'd be kind of fucking sick.
Yeah. When is that video supposed to release?
Sometime next week. Probably.
Well, you got this painting stream, you got the next one, and any other painting time. And it'll even be useful for your Escalation League army.
Sadly, it won't. At least not right away. Not in the first 500 points.
Well,
But I think later, because like, okay, either I could take Halgrim and a single unit of 10 skeletons and my commander and a 5 unit of Blood Knights, or I could take no Halgrim, 2 units of 10 skeletons, and everything else. So it's like, do I want a kind of shitty hero, or do I want a whole other ass fucking unit of skeletons? And the answer is obviously the unit. So,
yeah.
but later in life, maybe Halgrim will come in and give me a little move speed bonus.
Yeah, the whole thing has been quite overwhelming for me, honestly.
What exactly?
Trying to figure out what to do with a 500-point list with Sigmarines.
Just two basic units and a commander.
Yeah, the problem is like the basic units that I want are very expensive.
Oh,
And my hero is very expensive.
So you're gonna have like a wonky 500-point list that you're never gonna use again? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, 500 points is, I think, kind of rough for Stormcast, honestly. Unless I run like really bad stuff. But I don't know. I don't know anything about the game, so maybe I'm wrong. Chat, if you're a Sigmarine specialist, sound off. Tell me what to do.
Help your boy out.
I've got almost 2 Dominion boxes worth of guys. Plus I have the Storm Drake Riders. Plus I have some, what are they called? Vindicators? The ones with the spirit box trap thing.
Oh, obviously it's consecrators.
Unfortunately not. It's got a V.
Or is it adjudicators?
No.
Or is it masticators? Hey Scott, just entered the stream. Is that armor NMM or regular metallics? Because it's sick AF. Thank you, Madastor. It is TMM. Doing a little TMM today on the stream.
Sequiturs. That's it.
Sequiturs. Those models are sick.
Yeah.
I have a Sequitur model that I bought to like convert in like a corrupted Stormcast Eternal. Oh, Evan, you should do a corrupted Stormcast army. Ha! That'd be so cool.
Scott, I'm already kind of doing that.
Are you though?
They're not going to be gold. I'll tell you that much.
Are there skulls and chains and horns everywhere?
Horns, no. Skulls and chains, maybe.
What about
Depends on
upside down crosses?
What?
What about upside down crosses?
I'm open to it.
TMM is your god now.
So my Stormcast are going to be like walking on lava.
That's pretty sick.
Like, I don't know, the Helldivers or whatever. Yeah, I have a theme. I just don't have lore.
Well, that's the first place though. You're in a good spot. You have like a setting, and that shapes your lore.
Yeah, so they're wearing like dark flat iron armor. They're going to be OSL lit from the bottom.
Oh, we do this right now? We do this right now?
Huh?
Chat, we're gonna help Evan make the lore of his Stormcast armor. Okay, lay it on us.
Yeah, so if they're... Okay, here's what I know about Stormcast. Chad, help me out here. I don't actually have the Stormcast like book yet, with the deep dive stuff. But what I've read is they get brought back to life, and every time they're brought back by Sigmar, they're less and less human. See, the idea that I have is that these are the guys that are like super far gone. It's a whole legion of ones that have been resurrected dozens, if not hundreds of times, and they are sent away from society into the darkest depths to just fight in hell, basically, like the Deep Strike Force. So their bases are going to be cracked lava bases. They're OSL lit from the bottom. They're wearing dark iron armor. They're all going to have kind of a heavy metal feel to them. Scott knows I'm printing up different heads for him because I think the regular heads are kind of lame. The human heads are fine, but I don't really want to use those because of the theme of the army. So they're all getting more medieval style sallet helms or something similar. And yeah, I don't know what I want to do for the lore or whatever. Heroes wise, I just have what came in the Dominion box. I might get that guy that's like doing the superhero landing because he kind of fits the aesthetic of the army in a lot of ways because he's like actually like cracking the ground as he lands, and that could be pretty cool for lava. but I don't even know what he does. So help me out, chat.
Chat, what if?
Are they looking for the chair of destiny? I think so.
I never know what to feel like when people do this. Like when you're like playing D&D and you make like some sick ass lore, and then someone comes in and it's like, oh, what's the name of your character? And it's like, oh, my character's name is Fartface. And it's like, well, fuck. You just ruined my experience.
Yeah, you would be a really serious D&D player, right? If you were actually able to get into the groove, you would want a serious and heavy game, probably.
I can have fun, and I don't really care. I play D&D, and whenever I play with D&D, I play with my friend Trip, and he always kind of fucks around, so I don't really care. But I'm always gonna have a serious character with a serious name and a real backstory.
I can appreciate that. That's what I encouraged in my last campaign. I ran Curse of Strahd.
Nice.
And it was Curse of Strahd on hard mode.
Nice.
We had a really good time right up until the pandemic.
Sag. Okay. I'm probably futzing around too much.
So yeah, I'm open to chat's ideas for my army. I see some other stuff here.
What if they got fed up? What if, okay, the way that I see these guys is they're a little bit brainless. You see them the same way, or are they fully functioning? Are they kind of like getting a little dumb?
I mean, I see them from my reading of what goes on with the Stormcast as they get respawned is that they become more and more sociopathic. They don't necessarily become like brutes, but they're robbed of like their empathy, compassion, all that stuff. And so they just become more and more like Patrick Bateman. And it's more about pointing them in the right direction and making sure that they continue to kill the baddies, forces of chaos and whatnot, rather than, kind of in the same range as the Black Range of the Blood Angels, except for them, they see everyone as Horus or whatever. I don't know. I just know the memes from 40K. So as they become less and less attached to humanity, they just become not necessarily driven by bloodlust, but driven by they're like machines. You know what I mean? Like they're no longer doing the other parts of humanity. It's just, I'm just here to fight. All we do is fight. I'm not angry. That's just what this is.
What if?
Maybe they're silent. Maybe they say nothing.
The silent ones. They're not taking an oath. Not overtly religious. They're just machines of war. They serve no other purpose than to slay. Chat, we're doing it. We're writing Evan's lore.
Rufus, why are you sending me those things in the 3D printer enclosure channel?
Why is the face cam up?
Why
do you love the face cam?
Because you were talking about my army. You stopped painting for me. And then people started pestering me on Discord.
Okay. I'm liking this. I'm liking what this looks like.
Yeah, I also haven't figured out what Stormhost to use. Because I know that they can give benefits or whatever.
Oh my god!
Viewer picking up a shirt. They're pretty good shirts, by the way.
Bro, okay. Chat, we had a little bit of a t-shirt boost here.
T-shirt boost. Why are you walking like you're gonna poop your pants? Chad, he just shit his pants.
Chat, you can hear me, but Evan can't. Wait, he can't hear me. He's got headphones on.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Fuck. Where's that other one? What up, Alex? Well, you did. Where is it? Is it over there? Okay.
You're trying to show it off.
Yeah, I just want to shout it. At the moment, yeah. Thank you. I can hear it all.
I can't really hear him. I can only hear you. Hey.
Pretty cool, right? Don't want to show that yet, though.
That one's secret still.
Just keep it secret, keep it safe.
Keep
Okay.
it secret.
This is a 3XL shirt, and this isn't gonna look like much of anything when I'm just showing it to you for the first time. But this is the issue with the last company we had was that they set the size based on the machine, but also the small. And so on the larger sizes, 3XL, 4XL, the design was the same size as on the small because they just printed the same thing on every single shirt. Now, I don't know what the guys are doing at this new place. Oh yeah, here, Alex, come in here, show this. I don't know what the guys are doing at the new place. Look how fucking tiny that is in comparison. It's like twice as large. It's insane. But the guys at the new place are they're making it huge.
Xbox huge.
Like a true band t-shirt. Like the whole shirt should be the fucking graphic. So yeah, we got some new shit. Some new tech.
There are other shirt designs in the pipe still.
Oh yeah, baby.
We ain't showing them today, but you'll be able to get them soon on miniac.co.
Hey. Okay. Back to TMM the God. Given that I wear a 3XL, that's awesome news. Hell yeah, dude. Near face reveal. Uh-oh.
Oh, I think the battery died.
Battery. Been a long time 40K and bull action player with some Star Wars Legion on the side. Evan's dying. But never gotten to Sigmar or fantasy for that matter. After listening to you and John talk about it for a past few years, I could no longer resist the pull, and now starting up with none of the soul-like Grave Lords. Woo!
Blessed Sigma, strike them down.
Strike them down! Can't wait to start painting up some Skelly boys! P.S. Your hologram is looking sick so far. Miss Bubbles 95. Thank you. Appreciate the kind words. Also, hope you have fun. AOS is like the big fantasy miniature war game. There aren't a lot of competitors. There is Wrath of Kings. What else is
Warhammer Fantasy?
That's not a competitor.
Song of Ice and Fire.
Yeah, that's see, I don't see that as fantasy for some
It's
reason.
low fantasy.
Yeah, it is.
Or mid fantasy.
It is.
It's not high fantasy.
But yeah. All right. We're back in it. Let's paint this other knee. Or let's paint the forearm. Let's do the forearm.
Hang on, I gotta change my Discord profile picture.
To what?
Uh,
To a chair?
HUD made me a fantastic chair image that is immediately getting used.
Who? HUD?
Huddleston.
Oh, Huddleston. Okay. I was like, Huskatron? Don't want to paint too much of that side of the forearm because it will wipe off. Because I am an animal. This is really popping. I've always wanted to paint my skeletons with like burnt bone, like black bone, black and brownish bone. Not brown. I want to just do black. I know bone turns brown when it burns, but there's a lot of fucking bees going on right now. But yeah. Part of the poll is that I hear AOS is just tighter game system than 40K. Then I want to paint up some undead inspired by Warcraft 3. Very nice. I think AOS has one Achilles heel, and that is that you arbitrarily roll to see who gets to activate their entire fucking army every single turn. Kill me, dude. Okay. I'm done raging. You have to factor that into the decision making. No, you fucking, or make a better game. All right, I'm done, for real. Or am I? I am. I'm gonna get Ben Cantor playing some mini war games.
There's a lot of people that we could have on the stream that would be pretty cool. Ben is definitely one of them.
Middle-Earth strategy battle game, GW rule set, best GW rule set. Haven't played it. Colin Vince EV.
You know what? That is actually tonight at the Source, and I was thinking about going over there to see.
Bro, I love war games. What the fuck, bro? Oh yeah, you fucking play Mordheim. Yes.
Mordheim.
Mordheim. That's another game we should play.
Swingle Blades.
You have to design your army to be specifically one drop. You know why it's valuable to be one drop, Evan?
So you can get your forces on the board and do stuff with them?
One drop, well, it's the deployment phase of the army. You know how like in Song you go back and forth deploying a unit at a time?
Yeah.
So a lot of like War Scroll battalions can all drop as one. And the value is if you finish first, period, you get to pick who goes first. There is no roll, there's no advantage to the roll. You just get to pick. So army that's one drops, maybe not so strategically valuable for like seeing where your opponent's going to go, but you have to pick who goes first. And you're always gonna wanna go second, because then you can double turn them. Because the game's broken. Okay, I'm done. I'm done.
So my understanding is that Stormcast also can just show up next to people.
A lot of armies can do that.
It's OP.
Yeah, 9 inches away. It feels a little awkward because while you can shoot, you can't charge or anything. So it's kind of like you're just gonna show up to get charged.
Yeah, but like, I mean, paladins are bricks.
Yeah, like definitely things can take it. Also, you could show up next to a unit of archers and it's like, go ahead and charge me. I'm gonna fucking annihilate you.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's nice. I'm running Castelli Soulblight Gravelords, and Castelli are like the ones where Blood Knights are battle line, aka like the core troop choice, and they have a rule called like Shifting Crimson Keep or something like that, where they also can just show up out of reserve 9 inches away and just fuck people. Oh right, sorry, you can charge. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. You're right. You just gotta hit that 9 up on 2d6, which is
easy.
Which is doable. Also, I mean, the Castelli, there are some artifacts of power and some things that increase the movement speed of the Blood Knights, so you could do them simultaneously and get a pretty easy charge. If I ever play a Song of Ice and Fire, I would secretly research the strats and watch battle reports for days in order to try not to get steamrolled. Also, if you're not a derpy Don, you just block them out and they can't teleport anywhere behind you. Yeah, with 2K points, you can definitely do that. Spread out a bit. So that,
Yeah, 500. I feel like it's tough to block that.
Yeah, but also probably less valuable at 500.
That's probably true.
We'll find out though. I think John told me, and I agree that the game probably a little bit broken at 500 points. So you know, it doesn't matter. We're not playing to win, right? We're friends, right?
I mean, I'm just telling myself that I think I'm like the only person that has completely zero experience with this. Has Curtis played any AOS?
Yes. Like, yeah.
So I'm the only one in this group that hasn't ever played AOS. So I've got the easy out and just being like, I don't know what I'm doing, so it's okay that I lost. But it also means that if I win, I get to be like, I've never played this game and I just annihilated you, Scott.
You should feel like a piece of shit.
Yeah, it was really cool when your Soulblight Gravelords just all fucking died, huh? I hit you with my big hammer and your unit went away.
Teleporting on a 500 point is a broken mechanic. That's a great point. We should actually. I feel like we should play on a.
Like a 2x2 or something?
3x, yeah, is that too small? Is 2x2 too small? 3x3? What do you think?
Standard size for 2,000 point is what, 6x4 ish? Might be one of those weird GW sizes.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, probably a weird thing, but it's basically that.
So you're playing with 1/4 the size of troops.
All right, stream's ending soon. I'm gonna do the last 2 steps.
Oh God, the stream is ending soon. Time
Um,
flies when you're adding emotes.
what the fuck? You're adding emotes? Are they all chair-based emotes? Relax, Jesus. Any interest in what they will do with the old world? Yes, absolutely. Are you joking? Absolutely. I think I'm gonna convert my Wood Elf army into my old world army. Hilariously going back to squares after going into circles. I didn't convert the entire army to circles. Yeah. Do you think Teenage Blood Knights is playing enough to get Castelli? In Castelli? I mean, I'm not the person to ask. I mean, like, I'm gonna have, I think at the end of the campaign, I'm gonna have 4 units of Blood Knights. Because I just have 4 different kinds of Blood Knights. Cole! Thanks for the sub.
Subscribing with Prime for 3 months and throwing that chair in the chat. That's what's up.
You subbed for the chair, dude. It would be nice if they used trays similar to Song of Ice and Fire so you can put your AOS figs in them for the old world. That'd be cool. That would be cool. Okay.
All right, I just added another emote. Let's see if it might need to refresh your stream to have access to it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a unit of pewter Blood Knights, the old one, my 2 units of converted Blood Knights, and then a unit of the new Blood Knights. And so it's gonna be this beautiful mixture of all this different heraldry and these different designs. It's gonna be so cool. Can't wait. They're gonna be painted with the same scheme, but obviously with the colors shifted around, a little bit different. I'm gonna have the, like my colors are basically cream, saturated blue, and scarlet, aka like a variety of America. And fuck, what was I gonna say? I lost it.
What, your vampires are America themed?
They're fucking America themed. Dude.
Stars and stripes forever. Truly.
Truly. Oh yeah, I'm gonna paint the favored retainer unit with like cream colored armor instead of the scarlet to kind of differentiate them. It's gonna be
Le crime cala ama.
la creme de la creme. Yes. It's gonna be fucking sick. Can't wait. I'm back. What did I miss? Everything.
I don't know when you left Flawless Smith, so I can't really fill you in. But I can tell you. Chairs in chat, baby.
Cheers in chat. Oh my god, it's got a crown! You're wasting all my emote slots.
No, we got a lot of emote slots, actually.
I know, yeah. I thought you know things. Each fucking features that.
Oh yeah, what I should have really featured was the crown, but it's getting filtered out.
Is there more than just the crown?
Also got a highlight around it, so it shows up better on the dark background.
Oh.
So you've got regular chair and crown chair. Yeah. No. Hey Scott, say something for me. Yeah. That was the sound of his lavalier pack dying. Was it fully charged before the stream? Or was it fully charged before you started recording your video earlier? Yeah, so it probably can, but what I'm gonna say is maybe these batteries are tired. Anyway, do you want me to grab you some fresh batteries, Scott? They should be able to hear you now, Scott. Check.
Check 1, check 2.
Go.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, sorry about that blast.
Try to not let that happen ever again. Now we kind of... I recorded like a 2-hour-long video before the stream, so it's good to know that these don't have essentially a 5-hour battery life.
Probably a little longer than that, because there's probably a gap between... Well, anyway, doesn't matter that much. Rufus, I am probably going to go Signs of the Storm. I don't really understand what the advantage of going Stormkeep is. And the teleport thing sounds pretty, badass. And thematic. Teleport me to hell, baby. I got to kill some demons.
Demon! Beep. Who's gonna add King Kato Ezekiel to their list? I feel he's pretty meta. I looked at King Kato, and I don't know. I feel like the Vampire Lord is pretty good, just because he can make a Death Rattle unit just swing.
See you later, Huskotron.
Or it's like +1 attack or something. I can't remember what it is.
Keep your model Kubo Sieve? I don't know. Is 3 per model, not 1, on objectives. Stormkeep lets you ally in cities as Sigmar units? Yeah, but I've only got Stormcast guys, and I don't want to buy more stuff. We have 2 cities as Sigmar players in our 6-player league.
Game is expensive.
Yeah, it is. Well, no, I understand that. I'm not attacking you. I promise, Rufus.
What up, zombies? He's a buffer, yeah, but Soul Blight need a good striker. And mixed with Manfred, he could attack he could have attacked in the hero phase too. He could attack in the hero phase. Yes, you're probably right. He definitely could swing. And also the model's pretty sick.
I started building a dragon last night at paint night.
Yeah, how was that process?
I really hate building minis.
Why?
It's just so stressful. Hear me out. The reason that it's stressful, with paint, if I mess up, I can just repaint it. You know what I mean? Like, no big deal. But if I mess up and I clip off some like little tiny detail or whatever, I have to live with that. Because sculpting a little, like a scale to fit right or whatever is way harder. And I also don't assemble that many minis, so I'm not that great at it comparatively. I've painted a lot more minis than I have assembled. Because I don't really do GW stuff. Yeah, exactly. Like the models that I've assembled have been pewter stuff, and generally traditional pewter miniatures, whether you're talking about Dark Sword or Infinity models or whatever, the pieces are, it's like attach the arm to the body rather than clamshell the body together and that kind of stuff. So, yeah. Man, you made a lot of progress on that thing during the stream. That one just died again. Anything? I just figured you restarted. These batteries in the bin aren't charged. It sounds like we need to get new rechargeables. When did you get these? Ooh. Well, chat, I think here's how we're gonna, because we're signing off basically about now, right? So here's what we do. Scott, say goodbye to all the good people. That one's good.
3 bars.
There we go. Cool. Should be 4 bars.
No.
Oh, is it only 3?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Can they hear me or no?
Yeah, they can hear you.
All right, chat. Let's get out of here before this crashes again on us. Also, let's find someone to host. If you have any hosting recommendations in the chat, let us know, and we'll host somebody or raid them. Did we do a second giveaway? We did not do a second one. Just did one this time.
We might set it up next time that we have 2 goals with two giveaways.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
We're open to that.
Definitely. Thank you for hanging out. I hope watching me paint some TMM live was interesting. If you want a more explained version of this, that's what my next video is going to be. So be on the lookout for that. Yeah, you guys are awesome. Who we hosting?
It's a great question. I'm looking right now.
Ah, shit. Just kidding here. My bad. AT Roger as guinea pigs. Yo-Yo Man Sizzle. Host Mohawk. We did a Mohawk 2 or 3 weeks ago. Let's keep mixing it up. AT Roger.
He really does have a guinea pig cam.
Thanks to the stream. You're very welcome.
Yeah, let's do AT Roger.
All right.
Why not?
We're gonna host AT Roger. He's painting some KDM. He's got a guinea pig cam. Get ready for that, chat. All right, one more goodbye. Oh no, we're doing it. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
we're doing it.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for chatting. Thank you for donating with subs and actual dollars and bits. I really appreciate it. It means a lot, even though we get it all the time and it can feel a little bit like it's, just that way. I still really appreciate it. All right, guys. We'll catch you next Tuesday for a paying stream and this Thursday for a gaming stream. Catch you later.